Olale Wana Emep. Global Father's Day, fathers celebrating fathers. And away from that, let me talk to you about Cocoa Plus. Good nutrition within reach. It is a powdered food supplement made from soya that is rich in protein, vitamins, and minerals. And its efficacy has been proven by research to improve healthy growth in children. So for us to avoid stunted growth and malnutrition in children, all you need is Cocoa Plus, even though they are saying does not give babies all the essential nutrients and protein needed for a strong, healthy. It is indeed important that you add it to a viope nududuo, be it cocoa super stew eaten with banku kenke or fufu. Cocoa Plus plele pharmacy shops, so provision shops, so collectible to vendors so are doing so well, and all our listeners. Yo mienya play yo mienya opete Mama Afi at the markets. Good morning to you. And so when I say good morning this morning, I say good morning to everyone, all our listeners. Efochua Siganto, it's been a very long while. Eike meson kwa fisi afi kenele mehwesebe ele la mese nwento me penya salamia ije eye mi ahenu chocho yo katale mi asikwa adawde mi agbo. So today again, the fire service will be bidding a farewell. Okay, there will be the farewell to their outgoing Volta Regional Commander, DCFO, Mr. Joy Ayim Ameibo, the veteran officer. So today's that a day for the Ghana National Fire Service to bid farewell to its outgoing Volta Regional Commander, whose name I have just mentioned, the CFO, Mr. Joy Ayim Ameibo. Okay, and we will also move to some other stories here in the municipality. And before that, mile kachachia de we wanenye be miapa si heka eka hechia vodi mia ahe epe emenyao adade miagbo miapenya salao Kelenzi ya topakpaji amejibe maje gomecho wanade ike eyeji le asia simekple togbe afede plepe umao koto RCCG vai de win toji ko amanna me no chochoma no yike yeji a ne mia ase ope emenyawo eye kude gbandongo kude asimepe no jojo nti ya mi meji be mepe nyasala no tokpo mi la gbagbaje be people who matter no you ejo MC asimame you in charge of the market. Okay, so we are trying to speak to them to hear from Yowanye Ameyo Bomi Asenya Omele so that the other things we are hearing, if indeed they are true or not. So lehi inwento jinemia asi he soji kwa mia anamia. Nya don't wajibe mile Facebook Live Global 105.1 FM atwa agere afuma anami wogbedasi anafi ike nele mia bomtre a like page aga a share link che eye nenyebe mi studio ya mile eye nyade la sojibe adodo da mi alogbedasi de la se wa don kwajibe atwa wet to 0203 766 500 ta mako heya ko aje mi ape ewo na ogome egba hafi mi ayide mamle yiwo ole mi asi echo hanu chocho de do nye gboku de mi ape gota me pe nya wonti enere yi le kwa mi alenku de emma oha akpobeleke wa anno. So on Tuesday, the Wellness Initiative Network put together with WIN. They are a non-governmental organization, and they have donated over 1,000 reusable parts to girls at Taviepe Senior High School in the whole municipality of the Volta region. The donation was made possible through the initiative of Togbe Apede the 14th, the Agugmafia of the Sogli State, in collaboration with Health Horizons from China. The reusable parts aims to promote menstrual hygiene and support girls' education. WIN's president, Madame Rejoice Jifata Meklo, emphasized the importance of teaching students how to take good care of themselves during menstruation to prevent illnesses or diseases. And here she says, we have organized the World Menstrual Day. Hello, NGO, a non-governmental organization. Jidudu to okpona opel la mesemenya ogbo yo la mesemenya ogbo okpona echanale kopo okpele du visio me taflache du visio me help fianu amo kude opel la meseme no unti yowe engolo alo otetu le openya no otetu togbe afede vi eneliana asogla bugu mafiana Sogli State kude ofe dowo wo unti hela bedongwa menstrual hygiene day ike ko do last month on the 28th yawo gede ekpodomia lo gede to come eye o gede suku vi yo haunji efia enu kude atdodole afemale ike wa akpo wodoki ogbo blessusube eye madame jiareke mano nu kaka aina de dolele kucheche deke ehevenawo kobe wo yo wona eyawo eye wonye alododo sukuvi nyonu vio blessusube nu yo ko miese na le miape dusu awo me bede pad pe anyi mano alo gai ke wa ko fle pe mele ota wona be ne be reyi modua nyonu vi yawo o meten eye de suku home eva eho no sosron ple no fafia tabe yo lenku de municipality a ye yo tia Taviepe Senior High School eye wo gede wo jita yo tetu togbe afede amehede megba eye yi ha emiasi epe partners so eye Horizons alo Health Horizons yele China yo oko owa reusable parts yao kodro kode plane me kaka kove na Taviepe suku vi nyonu viao benewa aza tanemi be reusable part nemi alenku de no ayenye enya yi alo nufa fia de jedodo de ike valeji yemfia be ale ike ko mi jibe mi a anna be plastic fenya ojina wa de akpoto apakpa de wenye be reusable parts kple ega panyi mano a no wa webe ne zen abele ike ko mi ano odo go cha ne anye aichilepe anye fine akwakosia epe den kume yoga water padi ya ike owo be reusable fe watangu gbaga zenke to kwenye bene ewo ndovo nkekereka ndi mepa kpaji fie ime ne enye kwa ekosia agbugbo aga aze so yenye nuna na ike wowo abe alododo na sukuvio ka me ike nye habobo anu nola wellness initiative network hikpuere ko yona be win afeno rejoice jifa tameklo ye tegbedeji ebe yoge ya dawoji ya wakata hewa onu fafia na okule susube na wa anya ale ike wa alebena wodokyo viento lega yi mame yike sranyo no de sia de kpo relati sia relati ne mi gbeda se mavoa mia ayede ame bubu alo togbe afedefe to edo de kapenu no la eike efonu na emikude aleyi over here be ne yowa wo nenem alo dodo ya kple win to
an NGO in health. So on the 28th of May, we organized the World Menstrual Hygiene Day just to teach the students on how to take care of themselves during menstrual hygiene. We only didn't do that. We also supported them with disinfectant and then some few sanitary pads. And we went further to write to Togbi's initiative, and that is how come they are bringing this thing here today. So it is true win that we are seeing all this thing today. Yes.
Any particular reason why you have opted for?
Students over here, most of them are not from a very good home, let me so to say. So we normally buy for them, but we thought it wise to get this for them so that they would not, even if they don't get money to buy the disposable one, they can still keep this and then use it. So on the 28th also, the people we collaborated with, Trafalgar Adolescent Reproductive Health Unit, they came to teach them on how to use this one and how to really take care of it. And they even taught them how to prepare it themselves. But we are happy that today we have abundance to give them. Yes.
Any advice for them?
Yes, for our sponsors, the students, yes, we keep teaching them on how to take good care of themselves during menstrual hygiene, because if that is not done, there are a lot of sicknesses that they can get through that. So that is our advice to them. And we also want to use the opportunity to thank Togbi's initiative for giving us this, and our people from China. We are very grateful. God bless you.
All right, so the donation is expected to have a significant impact on girls' education in the Volta region. Fifi Ano, Managing Director of Strategic Initiatives Limited, said, "We look at how our investments will impact positively on those we serve and the environment." According to him, the firm targeted Tavia First Senior High School due to its location in a deprived area where usable parts would be particularly useful. The firm partnered with the Wayne Foundation, which has been working on menstrual health education in the area, when quizzed on why they have decided to partner with the Wayne Foundation. And Wayne's president encouraged parents to continue educating their children on menstrual hygiene and taking good care of the reusable part. Feto Fifi Ano, American Managing Director and Strategic Initiatives. And I will don't go name select, but that's same Agban do the Togbi's initiative. A year will head that see one. I mean, during the campaign era, there was this promise from the governing party, but you are Annabe from primary to SHS, girls across the country were akpogomele free sanitary pad nana unti eye nenem wanaya ha edongona emma fe ewawa. The director is saying be yo la nkude aleike gayo yo akọ ado alo nenem wona kulala iwa devina miapenu to me ahena be yo eji eye yo tia Tavie Senior High Schools ela be ekpodokwi la fi ke miagblobe onye duso yi epeple pad peple na de viao to jilawoji be mava anabe wa yi na de suku gbepewa ofia bene yo wa awo alododo enu ike gado jija na yo ha enye ba le ike Win Foundation kwekodi dokwiji Helen nenem nufa fia ya owo na nyonu vi de vi yo le miape suku kpoji blesusu be wa anya ale ike wa lebe na wodokio le wofe asidu anyi heyi wo me miasa peto fifi pegbe.
Work has been towards making impact in society. So whatever we do, although we are an investment firm, we also look at how it will impact positively on those we serve and the environment in which we serve. That's why all our investments are towards the impact it can make in society. So when we hear that the government is making such an initiative and the Win Foundation also approached us, Togbe immediately took time off his schedule to be able to contact his partners, the Horizon Health Group, to be able to come in and so donate this to the students. Even as before the government will come, we also want to make the impact so that to support what the central government is also doing for the society.
How did you come by?
What we wanted was, like I said, the impact it makes. And so we want to target schools that we know are in areas with which these reusable parts will be useful for them. So that is why we chose Tafiave. And we also know that the Win Foundation has been doing a lot of work here concerning education, menstrual health education. So it all goes to, okay, they are doing something already. So if we support them, the impact on what they are doing will be great. And that's why we chose this school.
This initiative will actually avoid or prevent certain challenges. But there is also another one that is coming up with the distribution of these reusable parts.
Definitely. Togbe's mantra is that whatever he touches should be the best. It should be the number one or not. So you can trust that we have done a lot of scientific research into these reusable parts. And on education parts, we have partnered with WIN. They are always on site, educating the girls on how to maintain the parts, make sure that they are healthy to prevent any infection or anything of the sort that you are talking about. It is perfectly safe for them, we can assure you that.
Any word for
that there is the reusable parts is not very much popular in Ghana, but we also know that it's something that can save a lot of cost, especially in the deprived areas. So we ask parents to continue educating their children on the reusable parts and to take good care of them menstrually and continue talking to their children. And we know that they will be well off if they are well educated in menstrual health.
All right, so you just heard from Fifi, Managing Director of Strategic Initiatives Limited here for Nude Togbe enu helabe nye Amerike ele doma tepe pomnu itai ohia eyo yeji wonenem alododo ya ke do ame Open Community Sedongo Win Foundation and the Managing Director of SIL Omecho Odokyosi Heide Wanagbo Kokoto, the regional minister G yenye Amerike ewo nenem nunana, the regional minister Nyameke ewo nunana sukuviao. Kele nunana vomegbia alwafie wa ana enua ena efegbedasi ikelo henya vovo them. The regional minister Honorable James Gono has expressed gratitude to Togbe Apede for donating these reusable parts to the students. He described the initiative as a challenge and motivation to traditional rulers and individuals, noting that it aligns with the government's program to provide free sanitary pads to girls in primary and senior high schools across the country. Mr. Gunu called on individuals to support the program, emphasizing the importance of promoting menstrual hygiene and girls' education. And also, he has been briefed on some of the challenges the school is facing, and one of them is portable water. There he promised that very soon the school would have a portable water. Meyoche newa azantatle amuganu toji pola pe nyanu ameike ewo nenem nunana ya na suku via wa edeg blobe eya nenye enu wawaika dejo. Other traditional rulers workple amedekede kome bewa kwa di odoki woji alle nkwede openu tomakponu ye hia eyewa afo amonufu wa wonunana yawo abe yoche wototepe wowo ene ega yeje glebe nenema fo ike togbedea enyenu ike edojijonai alegbegbe labe ele dodonu pele jidudu ike lezia jifia pe wona yode to menye free sanitary pads yemenye be o launch ho eye allocation, budget allocation, fifia koto the distribution ike newa awana sokuvia o ledukome godo heyeji hedu eduda merekere ke ogbobe newa ando alonenem wana vevia kule sosobe miape sokuvi nyonu vio fa asidu anyi yevanye kuhi na olo fe soku dede omea ne eji newa de akpoto kele soku ape nyanua onabe kuhio le yoji fun heye vevien to yike kayo vevia yenye echinyao ye amuganu to ajipola ekna kakane jibe ma ajijiwa yoha wa akpogume le echi wana ma yenye susube yoche echi adogbo kelepe gbeda sieme yeje to ati nu yiwo togbe ede etome le Asogli State abe ngododo alo dukwa inyefe asidede dukwa pe ngo inyaomia eto ati gede woji eyike oponu na de viao mia ayeji eyemia lenkude nu yiwo wo hedego lenenem woname.
For initiating this particular work, because it's not every traditional ruler is able to do this. So let's give Togbe Akpede, a round of applause. This particular donation is a challenge to all other traditional rulers. It must also be a motivation to all of us that we have a traditional ruler who is development oriented. We know what he is doing in terms of our national development. Asogli Power is owned by Togbe Akpede. The Africa Airline, African World Airline is owned by him. So anytime you want to fly to Kumasi, Takoradi, Sunyani, Tamale, challenge to establish pilot training institute for us at our airport, the whole airport. Who want to become pilots in the future, you can get the training right here in Ho. Government has made budgetary allocation of almost 300 million Ghana cedis to provide 12 million sanitary pads free for girls in senior high school. The government one even get to your school. Togbe has made a magic. This is a miracle. You have to appreciate this. And then also appeal to others to emulate the good works of Togbe Akpede, the 14th, the Agbogbo Mafia of the Asogli State. So what you have to do is to study very hard. I love your anthem. I think it's one of the best. As indicated by our brother, you are not taking part in this one, but I'll give you a jersey and a football. And also over here. When I met with your headmaster, he talked about water being one of the major challenges that you face here. We'll do everything possible to provide the school with the water. Now, it's very good, but erosion is also trying to take part of the school. So let's check the erosion and prevent the school land, or let's preserve the school land.
All right, so that's the regional minister, James Guno, speaking at the school before the presentation of the reusable parts to the students. And so we would definitely have to speak with some of the students, and we did just that to see how this is going to be of help to them. Yono vide via ofunu na miale ike nenem nunana ike eto chotogboto win avike regional minister oyeva ekoko nawa wa adevi na yewo.
First of all, I thank you for this great gift. I really appreciate it because it is reusable. After using it, I can wash it and then reuse it. I thank you very much.
How is it going to help you?
It is really going to help me because during my menstrual period, I can use it without using toilet rolls and then other materials for the period. I can use the pad. Thank you.
Help us a lot because some of us, when we were coming, we didn't get money to buy some of the pad and other things. So to help us a lot, and we don't have stores to buy pads and others, so we can reuse this a lot of times. Thank you.
Your name?
Please, my name is Afo.
All right, so that's an interesting one there. They don't have stores around even to buy parts when the ones they come to school with is finished, and also the money to buy the parts before coming to school. So to avoid the use of toilet rolls, that in which they've always been telling us, no toilet rolls or zamwa. So that's the expression from the students after receiving the reusable parts. All right, so away from Taviepe, Mia Yide Eji, Mia Lenkude. Mia lenkude no jojo bubu wonti akplo mia gede egenu to ame afi ke mia akpo no jojo yi kenye Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited to no jojo yi ke edo modal mia pe nya jojo me yi ke wo valia mia ho no medede cho ameyo dutu na security pe enyao. So the SML, Yolemia Penya Jojo Mafia for some time now, they have strongly criticized a raid conducted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor and calling it unwarranted and unjustified. So the operation, which took place Tuesday, saw OSP officials accompanied by national security operatives. They stormed the SML's office in Osu and Tema without prior notice or the presentation of a warrant, according to the company. And in a statement issued on Wednesday, SML expressed concern that the raid jeopardized the integrity and continuity of a critical national revenue assurance system it operates in partnership with the Ghana Revenue Authority. And the company again went on to say that key assets were seized during the operation, including servers, proprietary documents, gold analyzers, and other technical equipment, with many still under development and vital to their work with the GRA. So the story goes on, and I'll bring you the concluding part of it. But let's get to the phone lines and speak to Dr. Richard Kumado. He is the fraud and security expert. Let's get some insights on this development. We are back again. Good morning, Doc. I hope you are doing well. Thanks so much for joining us on the show this morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning, Doc.
Doc, thank you for joining us. I hope you are doing well.
Please.
Thank you. All right, so we are back again to an issue where security operatives storming or raiding without.
You're going too far.
Okay, I'll try one more time and see if you can hear me better. Is it better now?
Not behind the scene, but okay, let's go. Let's try.
All right, so would want to. I'm sure it's okay now.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you. All right, so according to the Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited, criticizing the raid conducted by the Office of the Special Prosecutor, and they are calling it unwarranted and justified.
No, it wasn't raid. It wasn't raid. It was a search in their offices.
Okay, so raid and search, what's the difference in the security?
There's a difference between a raid and a search. They have a search warrant from the court, and as part of investigations into the activities of SML, the boys from the National Security Secretariat, together with the OSP officers, searched their premises, and some arrests were made. All investigative agencies, those who investigate and those who prosecute cases by the state, they have the power to investigate. And investigation means that they do the three other things. 1, they arrest, 2, they search, and 3, they seize. So that is exactly what they did, and it's in line with the standard procedure and what they are supposed to do as investigative agencies. Now, if somebody feels their right has been abused, or if the company feels their right has been abused, they have an option, and the option is to seek legal redress at the court or report to the police. So that is where we are. But as part of investigations into the activities of SML, which was one of the cases they are looking for Ken Ofori-Atta to come and answer, it is part of what they do as part of investigations to search their premises. So with a search warrant, even though we can search without a warrant, on the certificate of emergency, they upgraded the due diligence, went for search warrant, and that is why search was done and certain items were picked.
Okay. So why then will the company be saying this is unwarranted and unjustified, moved by the Office of the Special Prosecutor?
I'm not hearing the question, but if you are speaking what the company said, I'm saying when they feel their right has been abused, they can go to court or they can report to the police. But whatever items has been seized or has been picked as a result of the search, they will tell them where they are taking them to. Particularly when prosecution is on the line, those items can become part of the evidence to be presented in court when they are finally charged with the crime.
Okay. So it only means that what happened is lawful. It's not any unlawful act, and it is just in line with the investigation.
All agencies with investigative power have the right to search, have the right to seize, have the right to investigate, and have the right to arrest. So it was one of their performances they carried out yesterday at the offices of SML, because SML and the owners of the SML have come under crime investigation and have come under crime notice and have become national security interest agents. So the investigative agencies, on the permission with the court, they have the right to arrest, they have the right to search, they have the right to seize, and that is exactly what they did yesterday.
Okay. So is this going to have any toll on the company as they claim it will?
Say again?
Is it going to have any toll on the company as they claim it will?
No, once you've come under crime investigation and you've come under crime notice, it's in your interest to cooperate with the investigative agencies. we are setting a bad precedent in Ghana where crime suspects or people who have come under crime notice are dictating to law enforcement agencies when they should report and how the methodology should be used in investigation.
Okay.
They are dictating investigation methods and how interviews and questioning should be done. And even when they invite them, they are dictating how they want the invitation should be done. That is part of the nonsense we are facing. As a crime suspect or somebody who have come under crime notice, you do not have that right. And the OSU made it so clear the last time. You do not have that right. That you are invited and you don't want to come and you want to dictate the terms, and when they come to arrest you, you are announcing people who look just like you because they are all ignorant, and you create a whole lot of problems. No, it is not that. You, the one who has come under crime notice or you under crime investigation, you do not have the right to dictate how it should be done.
Okay.
So whatever happened to this company, they are where they have come under crime notice and they are where they are being investigated. And it is part of the investigation that the exercise took place in their office.
All right. It's clear. Thank you so much for speaking to
You're
us.
welcome.
And we'll get in touch again soon when necessary to have more education on some of these developments. All right. So, per the story that I was, sharing out the details or sharing the details with you. And yeah, Strategic Mobilization Ghana Limited to pe egbe yikewo hedego kude the special prosecutor pa for yikewo de get over do pe sexual alen kude de ka vede wonti eye oduasi aloko ope do no do kokodre yemijibe mi as a company eden kona nenem for ededema yikemijibe mi ase nugomecho egbo kude afọ yi special prosecutor headed ale ike wonye agojejere sejela be me yenye gbanto amie sebe o search amede papa melo alo so there one house, that's the former BOG governor, yes to and all the matters arising, former finance minister Cheto Mise and all other matters arising happy ekeche hegava ekpero, and the other arrest too. Alo asi dodua meji pe wana yokatan heyeji and other things that we hear after those moves were and here benemia ase enu medede chwa meyiwo edutu na miafe de die no nyawo na wa ade enu menami yepakpade nye ya mie ehevena mi le egbato ji miafe nyasala okele eji ya mia aga agede mia fe wona fe akpabubu kekefi mia ayia mia asenucho Supercare Specialist Medical and Whole Fertility Center Limited togbo hefra towena agbalewo eye wo wona lamese dovuvovo Supercare Specialist Medical and Whole Fertility Center Limited. They have consultants or specialists in almost all areas of health, and they take care of children, men, and women diseases, including childlessness or infertility. They offer general medical consultations, specialist care in internal medicine, gynecology, urology, mental health, nutrition, and physiotherapy, pediatrics as well. And when it comes to infertility consultation, they look at or they are into preconception care, antenatal or delivery and postnatal services, family planning and reproductive health counseling, major and minor surgical procedures, diagnostic services including the laboratory tests, ultrasound scans, which includes the abdominal, pelvic, and the rest. Minimal access procedures such as endoscopy and hysteroscopy, emergency care, and pharmacy services as well. And they have experts who provide pre-conception care while assisting you, the patient, to get natural pregnancy or intrauterine insemination and assisted reproductive technology such as the IVF. Supercare accepts private health insurance such as the Premier Health Insurance, GAB Health Insurance, and Metropolitan Health Insurance. They are located in Hull, Trafalgar Down, directly opposite King's Filling Station. Call and book your appointment on 0342 290 252 0342 290 252 or 0559 682 898. You can reach them through email at 2006.supercare.hospital.2018 2013 at gmail.com. Then your supercare specialist topic bedasi eike oko edda de mia gbola but when ye mia pe megbeda law ha wodome todeka. Me penya sala miele do me chochokpu ya de hoge ye ne mie trogboa miava agede nyajojo pe akpa vovo awonami afi kemia ale nkude nu yiwo edomoda elabe it is in the news this morning where the roadmap to train 20,000 youth in poultry and livestock farming unveiled. Akuko nkete wana roadmap afo ikeji wa azotwe ode alokolo nuleji mava ahe nenem nuchocho ma akwo adade mimiape enya selagbo eye les AGI tope enya nukude dadade nuoji hale ike ko hia bene wadele nuoji metenleji ma yo hale gbogbo production cost ya ewe be dedele nuji vanye food de na yewo damia ale nkude onti our striking nurses okokoko yocho gale mia penya jojo me ike mi sego megbebe egbe health committee adogo kwakple yo pe habobo menola aga ale po akpodabe wan lozon atroyide edogbo be ameyo fe agbe ohole metima ne wa ahonenem agbe maude ete na fumeto tanemi eyi vie ne mi trogbo mava akpro mi ayi de mi apenya jojo nglope enya yo katan o forete a mia ahelve na mi ke magako egbe ya ike ko meje gomecho agako do de Ghana Water Company to gbo kokoko the complaints ogale eji and Togbobe, we always draw attention to all the complaints. It is still imperative, be me no proactive, let me apenuwa waume. Telling the people what they need to know, what you are up to, and all of that. And it's high time you are able to tell the areas you will, when you open the valve, pipe, so man, you should be able to tell. And I work on it. It's becoming a worry to some people where nonyebe ofuchia wanyabo ofuchia na medo, but amir the way you ever is so consistent to the extent that lemo katamea oga kona bill ya odu onku GHT yo va yo papo me alwako adonku yo fe ekapo jesi oje ya bala je ako bill ako dare yo fe phone jibene yo he. So once again, yesterday I started and this morning I'm sending a special one to the Ghana Water Company Limited. Echie elejaja. Tami huesebe. Mima agbolobe maybe amiono za echi jajaya ogake. Since product le olebeno wa hefe nane product me call product de ke vajira na me o ya wa hefe ya. Menyenu ike ele to come alunu to metoji dem crow tane mia agbugbo ale nkude mia fe do fe akpama wonti na me vevie mia fe nya sala mai vide ene metrogbo nya jojo fe englopia o ma agedo eye no vuvo yoga for the tea mama klomi.
It's the Global Morning Show. Global Morning Show.
Akpe.
ko wezo
yo
afeme efon yu ida
amesia me fon
mi da pe na mawo eye mi da pe na ha be negede mi agendi ya be ya aga to ya bala ya ji ya fiano duoja alo adenu emena duoja kude ebe male alo ale ike mi meten lia mi po mi ape gbedudo nya ogbo le dodo nwe ntonwa ne do kometonwa ase ale ike wa weyi no yiwo wo hia kole pe fude na mi aba mereka one kole pe no to sia ne mi a ase ochogbo
akpe macho mon kokpo ya dogba na nya sala okata be ndia nyata pe onye be ba ochogba amanope kwa ejebe no mia no edramdo ayata ndia mi ba mia apuncho aleke mia wo ale bene mia pe dudoyo ke mi wona de mia pa po mo mia pa do po ple etoewo ale be echija yi gado ye jigara mi ekwebe nuyo ke yi aji nye be na chi aja jam kwa ne mi nya odudo ko mi gbagba jambo mi ajite ko yo ke mi akwedo vo ne ekpo a jigede mi pa gata wala duoma fi yo ke wala mi akodudo do mi tenti lab na o vo hia be mi ajagba ji nu goyo ko wala mi awo mi pa bola odem bene wakwe akoida fi keje bene wako bola akodo
okay
ne ekpo a jigede ke eche aja filaila mi pa gata o magachuk alo emakata ga de mianto mi pa wona de o nchi aike me va aduo ma kpe de jesi be donokoji pa magoma jigere na achija aike alulu kwa na kwa bola ayo gata ayi ahemona achia aleko lebo adogu aike ma anyo fona kpona chia javo kwa bola toto kata ko yona moji akore ahajio onyanke mianto mi pa no no na yo mi la ye wombe tapo edipo malo tapo gata mo chokum na ma mia gbo kata edipo ene ta nu ve vie to le ba mia awo enye be apa ko de shiade do ko de shiade fi ke ko enye amono po kwa ehia banka na ji bolago adare do kyo gbo alebe bola de shiade alo nu manyo ikere shiade ke na ewa na jagba adire egwama be ne onyebe ne register kle bola dolao amoyo ke kona mia pe bola ko ina de tepe keje be no akwedo a ke nkejo wajagba va ko bola matogbi alebo ko ida fike eje manyebe na choko akwe ablara na nema adare rokyo gbo pleto ta numa wenye ale ko lebe mia akpo mia pe bola o boy ene
tane mi mewo eya ofede keji ikene to ati okwa ye mi atanglo be mi melebe lele nwento chom na mi ape egbedudo
tutu alabe ne mi wo ne mi lebe ne mi ape bola mawa o ve unto je onopo e fi o yi na nyebe ne eyapo akobola akodare egbeme ne nyebe echija ye ne ko bola etrore gatama ave hete pade hikebe echike alo gata yo de fi o lebo wa ai akochi akoyia maga yigo dem nyonto mia pe wonata echimo edenami ta awebe mianto po nonom alo mia pa gbonono ye woni be echi mia dem alo bola kakamre ntoma yes
okay le akpama nenyebe mia agblobe enu ne didi alo ne wa atote ameka we ojebene wa achole mevevie meka wa ponku ano domia akpogbobe amme for me vida sia de to bobe amna global amme penya jido sesen alo no le nyaglo na melo na trona kabon ha legbedu do penya meka o ponku le bene wa no ground evevie akpogbobe nu yo jide poto
akwe nyata fo nyebe tangasto lio lebe wa akpo ne mpe edo na agbo ka ke megbona ba jaji nyenya ehiana amashama la amashama pe do dashi nyebe ocho dele magle jigere mi no glo mia tangas do la wa mia subo gake fiwo ke miaƒe asi asɔlɔ fi ke miaƒe ŋku ayia edena eya ta ele vevi na mia dumetɔwo hã be mia dzagba fiwo ke miekpɔ be enyo menyo alo wo bɔla nane wɔm ɖo yi ke mede mia dzi oa miaƒe ɔfisa ele ʋuʋu be at least amare ne ekpo nane menyo ko te ɖe mia nu ne na aƒo nu na mi na ana mianya ne mia zɔ ɖe dzi akpɔ le ke mia adzra edua me ɖo alo mia ƒo nu na mo be ne wa akpɔ le ke wa adzra woƒe teƒewo ɖoe eye gakplɔe ɖo nye be ele vevie be ame sia ame na dzagba axo bɔla nugo hikoe awoe be nenye be ne wo ƒe ɖuɖɔ na dzi teƒe ma yi ke na ade ɖo yi ke nye egoa me axe fevi aɖe ɖe ta ale be woakoe akɔ yi ɖe afi yi ke dze be ne woaƒo bɔla ɖo ta nyitsɔ va yia nye ekplɔ me ɖeka va ɖo yi ɖe kɔt ɖe enu madzɔmadzɔ ɖewo ta hã eya ta eyi ke tsi adza miega ele ŋutɔ me kɔ mi agbadze ge be ame yiwo katã enɔ enu ma dzegadziwo wɔm ako nu akɔ ɖe teƒe yi ke mehiã wa mia akpɔ le yi ke mia awɔ wo ɖa.
Ok, le bɔla gago ƒe nyamra gblɔ be yewo xɔe gake eva ekɔkɔ ɖe game dzi enye efuɖeɖe na yewo eye wòva wɔe be eliona kaka egbago le akpa ma ɖe leke mi ele katsatsia me kple ame yiwo hele ta de na bɔla gagoa kɔkɔ na ŋutɔmetɔwo ahe fevi ɖe ta ne woava akɔ yi ɖe fi yi ke wòdze be ne wòayi be mava ahe kuxi yiwo anye dɔléle kple nɔviawo ava na aƒema me tɔwo.
Yo akpe zigeɖea enu mekuku ɖe fia be ame aɖewo lia woawo ŋutɔwo ƒe efemaxemaxe ta ye woe be edɔwɔlawo hã wokpɔm be ne yewo va bɔla kɔm na woa wonye me fe xe mo ne yewo koe na wo kɔ ke efe ya le nua mexe go gake me neneme wòdze be wɔ anɔ enye mo elabe le gɔmedzedzea ma ɖoɖo aɖewo mo ge ɖo agreement aɖe mo ge ɖo be nenye be bɔla yɔ alo ŋkeke ale le kɔsira ma yewo akɔ woƒe bɔla ta ɖeko miadze agba miame yiwo ke exɔ nugowo da ɖi be ne miawɔ bɔla ɖe me alo ɖuɖɔ ɖe me ne wova kɔ na miadze agba nɔ miaƒe fewo xem ye edɔwɔƒe vovovowo eli nenye be kpɔ be ɖeme eye dzidemɔa at least agate ɖe bubu hã nu nyateƒe wònye be bɔla yi ke miegenerate le hoduya ma esugbɔ ta ame ɖeka alo dɔwɔƒe ɖeka mate ŋuti awui o ta ne dɔwɔƒe aɖe li ke yi hã ate ne kpe be adodo hem ye wòhiã be yae edze ne awɔ dɔ na ye kɔa ate ɖe nu mia ɔfisa ele ʋuʋu be nate va abia enumekɔkɔ be ne mia afiã nu yi ke wòdze be nawɔ anyo na.
Le bɔla gagoa ke ƒe nyadzia dɔwɔƒe kae dumeviwo ayi aŋlɔ woƒe ŋkɔ no hiã be ne woaŋlɔ ŋkɔ fe yi woaxe ɖoɖo yiwo me woatoa ne woato be woakpɔ bɔla gagoawo axɔ da ɖe miaƒe aƒewo me.
Mekpɔ be dɔwɔƒe me etɔ̃e ma me edze tsalo mi de dzesi da ɖi Zoom Lion Company Edsam kpakple Wasteman memawo nye ame yiwo ke mi de dzesi le assembly me be wo register kple assembly yi ke woƒe bɔla asitrɔme bɔla alo bɔla xɔm na mo ekɔ teƒewo yi mee mienya be ame aɖewo hã ga asi dem agbalẽ te be ne yewo adze egɔmea gake wònye be wome eva ewɔ nenem ƒe enu aɖe ko ta miete ŋuti enu ƒogo ne yewo va kɔa miado boblo wo hã kpɔ be leke wa anɔ hã.
Ok, ne mi le ŋku ɖe miaƒe mɔ dzi menya be miatsɛ miaƒe ŋku le ŋu eye nu yi ke tae mi me le egbe ma miaƒe gbe me le dzi dem le nudzɔdzɔ ma ŋuti nye be ne mi zɔ miaƒe ablɔwo dzi ale ŋku ɖe be bɔla gowo ne be mi zɔ mɔ ya dzi kaka kɔ ya ke mi asi eme koe miava kpɔ bɔla gago yi ke nye the public tɔtɔ le ake ne mi gazɔ le miaƒe ablɔ dzi ato dabra koko pepete bɔla gago main one ɖeke nkataƒe wòle sigbe be mi makpɔ public bɔla gago ɖe woanɔ nearby in case ne nye be mɔ woayɔ le aƒe me vivivi mɔ amewo agawɔ ɖe axa dzi woate ŋu azɔ akɔ kɔ va da ɖe gãtɔ mɔ me woahe nu vi ɖe ta.
Akpe le municipality katã gago xexlẽma aɖe koe wòdze be ne enɔ anyi eye teƒe yi wòdze be ne nɔ wotɔ asiwo dzi ta ewoe be gbɔsusu me yi ke wòle be wònɔ anyia ya koe li gbɔ ye he gakplɔe ɖo nye be hafi nenye be wako bolago adade alo gago gantoma adade community ya community anto je bo jite pade ike wotenchi akwe be yes you le ready be yo awotepe wa de bola gagodi amare anugbo adrate pado kakele haya ope amope tepe makpo ple bola gago pe gbosusu le bonu ehodoma ye we be nenene mo pe enu okpom to bobe problem viado le na ina re penwe te pamo te pe vara la fma mi ba jembe mia alo bola mo togbile te pa kaka bia nyembe mia mayo ke enu okom da fma de nu ka bum ole ala be ewonto nu ya on le rokyo bori enwa alo manwa mi ho bola gago mi adare mi rokyo gbo ale be no va kpere mi anu akwena mi akodue ko hama ha manya wo mo a afudem ta ba bia na
onye fu de mi po esi bebe go vivio ya no apo me manya le wo na ma wore maji te pedo kon adagan todi amera no in charge one of cover ndi fien ya londondo anon de head tabon cho wale ike ole kom de moto le fima ya kachon kaka te fiebete aya gbenvo
e ta bale magule mabe go ganto ma gbosusu de ko hia be wanu assembly municipality alabe mi emokpombe mia abia benoga akode akokpi abe pe gbosusu mana ayide ngogbe vi alabe fifia hojo ma keketa afio ke alo gbosusu no lolom adropa lolom ye ke ojebe wa ho gago gbosusu ma elia fifia tepa elolo ta ehiana mi onto ha ba mi ajagba alenkuranu bayike gago gantomodo mi agbo adeko a mi ajagba aho sueto yoke eli ike mi awo mi afa bola odem bena wade mi katamia aji
okay anyo be mi eyeje aka maka oba bia de kare dada eye mi akogbe to ko sede afi nenye ma lo nicho ko sede agbe ne yi ga demoa mia ayi de eji okata kwere mi afa de die no nya wo nti gbedudo fe nya ale mia na mi afa gonta o me akọ aye lele mia ana be mi afa kpodo mi o wano jajede kele mi afa gota o me e chore kako fe nya salade ko etoji namle tefe no me fe gota o me ehe me nya be ne got ne mi le chacha ne gota o me ehe sigbe me nya nuka mi wona le untio ameyo fe fiaso dofo he gota to fe doda se ni wa fodo ki onufu akpobo ne ke he mo gbodudo he mo wa de melo alo wanu anyi anokpom anojojombe amede o fe doda si eno baba we eyo freedom police depot call the freedom edejesi be gota de le fime emehe the last time cheme kpopo be chipa pande no fimi to gbagbava mo me ka kpopo be ntrude vano as of last week on akpare them this week I've not been there I can chocho have a choi vai me nyabe mi ache mi ape nku hello bele egabe station ebe gota do le fuma emame eko nenye be ojo aleade me wo fe nu wowo wonyebe wa fodo ki onufu nenye be elenu drum ni ame fofudo gota heto mi agbo ne me here ne mi akpogbo be yodem
akpe abe ale negble na nyatape nyama edo assembly agbo echo eye mi eteyide te papa kpole ke ole mi edoga chonu gake enyachi enye be
station to alo freedom to that's fine
nyama yo ketere gata to enwo dram de mi aji enugwa adare mi agbo ya lebe na mi wodu do mi adawde mo still na lenkura nwanchi ya ale ke olebe mia agdra mia roki gbodo yimanya omo mia maro mi buwa amara ma yo kpomo mara ma mia kpomo ta na mi klon do ko mia klon ko atutu akore gatalama na nye be problem ava aloku heva ke mi kweda damre assembly jibe na wo adochu na mia o station to nyatape amoyo chub tepe vovo va amado lia omonya fike wa adope dudodo maro lia station akomlo mole tagba ochogbe na zado ike olebe wa wo po bola aba direct pade awo onyeko ko otutu de gatalama ta adodashi onyena mi katambe nya konku ano teƒe yiwo ke yɔ mi le fia mianɔ wo kpɔm be ɖe mi katã miatso ɖe me na miaƒe dzadzenyenye enyawo.
Nenye be ŋusẽ ɖe ana esia ɖo ɖem be ŋusẽ ɖe anɔ anyi citizen arrest ame yiwo akpɔ nenem nudzɔdzɔ ma woana mi nutsotso ne miaƒe swift response ya nya kaka ɖe ana kaka ɖe wo dzi be do continue ana nutsotso yawo na mi. Nye be mi kpɔ nu yawo teƒe ɖe mekawoe mia ayɔ be ne wava ana be ese ne wa awɔ dɔ.
So akpe nui koma agblɔ ndia nye be nenye be enye nɔvi ne kpona na yike dzim nenema edze be na dzi ama ɖe yike nye wɔɖasefo be nyateƒe nui ya kɔbla wɔ ama wɔ ye kpoe emia atogbe ana wanya be nui ya ye kpoe ewe ye yi ne yava a reporte and ne we nenema maybe kaka na dzokra amantɔ elo enua xoxo gake mie emɔnukpɔkpɔ na mesiame be ame yike kpoe be ye nɔvi ko bola ɖe gata me alo nane yike medze be wa awɔa no teva miagbɔ ale be ne enu yi enya elia ne mia agble gake menye be na kpɔ nua yike menye nu nyui ne mi va yi ɖe teƒea enya yi ne va gblɔ na mia ma nye yawa awo kpɔ nua bire ne na va agblɔ nu tutu nye ale be miate adafɔ atso enchi.
All right, takpe apeto Roger Ejay ye no miagbo ndia chumi apedo pe yike l'assemblée me yakpa yike hele nkude mi ape jeje nyinyi nyaunti ye no miagbo ndia hewo nu medede na mi penya sala mi ho sebe eya ega enyomi eye mi ape mo wano ete anonu jojo kpom mi ananu chocho ameyo hia bene mi ananu chocho ye mi awonu nwento le mi afa fo ko mi ape nu jura fo ple mi ape kpo domo sia be chi jaja fe yi yo me mi le agbedu do fe fu de na me le mi ape gota ma blogi ya fe ple fe nu gble fo no ji no wa ade apoto mi da pe na
akpe.
It's the Global Morning Show.
Away from the sanitation talks very important. A chief jaja yiwe ma ya omemi ele ehia emo ole jijim egbe oto mi pa blo to mi ape gonta o ma fido amero la gbagba je le mede amero lo to sinu wa amero chedo ko na ole ponzo mo le ndeke wa na meyo no mi ape moto fiase wonu hekpolo fore gota meche mia ajujo eyo pete over sie tepere amero fe chino no nyuime over here emo ale gota pakpa bubu yike na be echie majo wava yede amedewo depe tamia adejesi eyao fia mia yide doji enyaka gblom nyajojo ngolofea wole nuka wega domoda mia aho ha venamina. All right, so without wasting much more time, let's now bring to you, especially the papers and the online portals. They have stories for us to share with you this morning, today, Thursday, the 12th day of June 2025. You can watch us live on Facebook, Global 105.1, and let us know where you're watching us from, and again, where you're listening to the program from. And if you have any question, any contribution or suggestion to make, send it to 0203 766 500. After this, we have series of conversations to bring to you on the show this morning till 10 o'clock. Keep your dials here and be a part of every single conversation on the show. Frank Aboy is seated before me for the segment. I hope you are doing pretty well.
Very, very, very well. How are you too?
I'm okay.
And the weather is good.
Okay.
And saying anyway, let me take you to the papers quickly. Starting with the Daily Graphic. Speaker directs MPs, ministers to regularize office held for profit. Then economy expand by 5.3% in first quarter. Services Greek lead the recovery. So Greek is the one leading the recovery. Then new era for aluminium industry. GIA DC, that is Guidec, granted 6 mining leases. Wow. Then Ghanaian Times, $300,000 equipment for Sraj goes to waste due to delay in obtaining services of network consultant. So it's becoming something else. So Wagbalenga, $300,000. After them no accord and will not install it. So who should we hold accountable? The economy grows 5.3% first quarter. Government statistician says this. Then 24-hour economy policy ready July 1st. President is saying so. July 1st they will inaugurate it, which I am always against the fanfare. Anyway, so the Chronicle, MP Ayu escaped Bagbin's wrath after failing to obey a Ahianfo's order to leave the house. So I'm if you want to laugh now, if you want to enjoy yourself, if you want to entertain yourself, then go to Parliament House, because a lot of things has been
those
happening.
Things they are displaying over there, it's not speaking well of them.
Yes.
But yet, when one happens and it seems, they have learnt their lessons, the next one will be worst off. And you see honorable people dressed up so well, go to parliaments, lawmakers, and be misbehaving.
Serious. You are not far from the word misbehaving. Then fine story here, which has been disturbing me long ago. FDA to vendors, stop selling leftover foods. Have you gone to buy food in Okudeche now?
Bankwane jinya heplo mefe anyabe de ka chotoye gu de ka gbetoye na be do de ka le ko omlomlomlo na do for feel bo aka nya da civil e ko akpo be text atofu
keke semo wajira ho tore kana kule ye tore kana
no so me mi be no kona allo no okay start mi adanwa
pumetome na nujira la osiwa
cho you
have extended family, so give to people to eat. Do you have to sell it?
How
again?
Realistic is that? At the end of the day,
for the sake of goodwill,
500 pieces. Yeah, I'm going to be dog where I have a one day, see, and there were 500 pieces and ever. Yeah, you can have more to 350. 150,
give it out. Kona mono do, ya ira vaji, we wu na kipi, aga kojira na mede. The Bible said there's blessing in giving than receiving.
And that giving, ike Bible like blow. Oh
no, this one the situation compel you to give. So give. Nene kemeglena mereva ya kuna miase ya gbobere I don't know. Kinkelelo, Vadu Defa, my pastor, the Nana, Yapeme. There's nothing wrong with it. God will bless you.
Maybe
Maybe don't bother. You see, Nele Coco Jira, Coco H. Don't go and keep it at home. Tomorrow, Baga hit. You there, Avajirana, pastor, and give it to people. God will bless you.
How is FDA going to even monitor that?
They say they have a way of monitoring. They have. To them, they say they have been going around in the night too, and I've been calling for this long ago. If you're in Menujala, they can who know that I Nedo
Tepede Kaka could they channel a dog polonco tabachu and you ask yourself whether you should continue eating a lawyer children do drug.
I can't do them make lobo.
Offer them sensitive, draw attention. Mimi Lord.
Yes.
Because when you are cooking, you need to cover your hair. Okay, what do we see? We do
seriously, my witness, me plan with a motor in Chozame. I'm making some border ekbolong. So I have to prune the salad. Come to the ditch here, Nusia.
That was sick because often come that too. And can you on now look the
So FDA, this one the Chamela Akroke, we are in the same boat.
My call will be many Basago Benya Sibo Fleno, de Vide, never Konakma Kaba.
Yes.
I fear do I be shift amerovan dime no jova move va horo fe tepe fie baji ta mega dan watching din atu atadi ekenke ya chondi tadi ya yamie waga benwa me vota le moto bene vo pe ya jo wala echide atadi ya metomanto zele ya gbere
me the FDA. This one is a fight.
Tamio mi no dana mi vide no vokode o che pan ya pe me ombo me nyona mo gboza ta o ya yi no nya nyona ondo me go do gbo wo wi amo apo ado wezo na ta o ya beans touch all level de ke talk yo re
ever
e beans so level no wa da ye ya ko chake
oh benyo
you know the call will be ameroma le belena no aba je so aje fufu kretio if le kana mi la mogbo na foi ne me lenkro me je sorry
no
ne do hele wo me khoji boran fi ko ndo ko akode no me vo ape taste that tro na nya be So it's not just our food vendors, some of our hotels.
Yes.
Maybe there we workshop there Winiba. I don't want to mention the hotel. Kokolo zo kanami akwa kokrochiele kokolo ndika amechola yere kitchen e coffee we see what you have served. I wonder what others have eaten before nye microscopic eye ever kokrochiele kokolo zeme. So it is true the monitoring na yijiwu ne wale nkude no na mevie.
Thank you, FDA. We are waiting for you. Take action. The Ghanaian point. Enough of the sabotage. President Mahama has no involvement in KGL-NLA partnership. Then, the BEC commences today. Oh, no, this was actually yesterday. Yes, day 2.
Yeah, people, Joaben, the students we understand have abandoned the paper to go and mine. Oh, you the Galamsey site. For the paper, no, they have chosen Galamsey over.
And seriously, writing. I made a bit of monitoring yesterday. They have reviewed some policies, but some of them they have not reviewed. Can you imagine some of these students under this harsh weather? They have to trek back home. Tricycle, Abuboya. Ya lower cover and egava lower le chieme
and how safety is that bobo ya
that is it
commuting them
one of the dokpa volo ya peme o le chime ya peme for the same uniform waga dog ko indicate. So this call to GES, and on that note the national inquiry said massive rot at GES as OSP uncover widespread fake school and appointments.
And I brought that the other time. Before he announced the former finance minister, and other investigations, that's the Director General for signature la me laptop G. They are just moving about.
Yes.
Signing
Issuing.
and doing or issuing letters, appointment letters here and there. Like and all so many things. Special prosecutor calling the bluff of him.
Oh yes. And because the bigger ones, the bigger fish are there who is supposed to fish out. Mental order Taif, the feeble ones, which is the GES.
So you think GES is a feeble institution?
But GES, do they have any spinal cord?
But the rot is rot. It doesn't matter the institution.
But the ones before him, he would have finished that one, dealt with them.
One?
The politicians, the Galamsey issues.
He's this one, and that was not the only issue.
But this one, he was able to get result. Is that
a result of investigation, the report? So the way we understand justice sometimes investigation put together as now so no for the various things we do you think
let's be fair. OSP, the people occupying that office have been drawing salary for how many years now? What is their result? What is their scorecard? That is my question.
What do you want? Medal prosecutor,
yes, somebody should have been paying some a figure. Somebody should have been paying back something. Somebody should be serving jail term by now. But we are not saying anything.
Some of you be satisfied with
yes, that is why they have opened that office. That is their main mandate.
To conduct investigation into corruption and corruption-related issues.
And prosecute the person for either repayment or jail term.
And so, after the investigation, when he had a prosecution, or kaka wa yede jail term serve for the court,
well,
we cannot say we can't condemn them entirely that they are not doing anything.
I will still call for his head. Every day I'll call for his head. He's not delivering.
They say you should sit up.
Yes.
The Franca boss says the special prosecutor should sit up.
He is too feeble for that office. He liked the microphones. He liked the announcements.
Why are you using feeble this morning? You want someone who can be shouting on top of
no, somebody that will move into action, deliver. Back. You see, Rebonacha, Yoko. See how Yoko is on fire. I want to recommend somebody like Kofi Boachi.
Rebonacha with his experiences and the past things he has also been through, and the special prosecutor, but no one the cow there.
Anyway.
They should be acting the same.
So I am saying, I somebody like that of that character should have occupied that office so that we see results.
If you like the buga thing,
yeah, that is what is good for. Let me say blacks, Ghanaian, Asime. Kuku dana mijo.
You see, the approach always mega no questionable.
But if that's what will give us result, let's employ it.
To
some extent, we have to employ it. Somehow the job must be done. So if it
is being alleged, the municipal assembly like block back home view, as when you feel like block back home view, but no descata moment. That is the allegation. But over descata moment, le ACM, and then we are rather expecting that task force from the municipal assembly should be should have done that work.
The question is, Ijo, I will not by those people alleged. I mean, task force in the assembly. Who are the people? Who are the people? Who are the task force people in assembly?
If they instruct them,
you can hardly count.
We will create awareness for you to pack out. We are giving you 2 weeks to live here, and 2 weeks I'm giving you another 1 week extra.
So
this time round, move.
Okay, so Kedalo. These people in question, because this is not a first call. Honorable bossing, but
no have better reposition modern way never survive ever nyakpo me bolo me bag bolo lefi
yes.
Freely as of I thought I have plenu still they are still selling
the TV another cover meroga wa container dara gbado jidu do hit to dara na amo container
that one there is not a new thing we have said it severally and honorable divine bosses time
so we are calling on the new MC honorable Stephen Adom container amount no scrap talk you see,
it is because of warehouse are taking due advantage and they're erecting this containers in the market because of you be na gbale mene yonya tu honya jo wa enyona iwe ukobe you ana gbafe he anokwa ya
that is not the purpose of the market. And again, on all this, I want to suggest they should create satellite markets. Quickly, the plan is already there. It's implementation. They should just go ahead and implement it.
But it is cleared as of very freely.
So no matter how, the job must be done. The job must be done. So a depend approach you have employed. Simple.
Well, it is because of how we go about some of these things. When we say we don't act, this reluctance, moment do people of your words, you are action oriented. Then you have a jack kwami o joye da hela wonya be we a o ma wo place akene nye be to never ko egbolonya vo ya ba keke do vo o mesenko another time they will not take you serious again.
Yes.
So this time around let's just do it in a way be wajese and the criticism a man of ava more than what the benefits of the action taken.
Okay, let me take you the last paper here. Hawks newspaper says no cameras, no noise, just result. IGP Yohonu fix the police without the flash. So IGP Yohonu is a the camera nyama money after planting at the blajo memele moto che the photo you got there melemo itonye result back. People
should stop those things.
So as
I say, I'm never like no the photo. I'm not even know the photo. You the photo, and I'm documenting my life. So if you don't want your life to be documented, that is it shouldn't be.
So enough of the fanfare. We should just deliver quick. Let's get it going. Anyway, so that's the papers this morning.
Thank you. And on City Newsroom, we have few ones here. Oforiatta extradition in motion as AGOSP coordinate efforts. Parliament's Health Committee to meet striking nurses today. And cops tortured Atta Ayi to frame innocent mechanic. That is from the lawyer. So Atta Ayi mechanic was freed. And after serving his jail attempt. Period. And that was rather unfortunate. 35 years. So people were calling for compensation to the man and all of that. But let's see how that one also goes. So Kofi Boachi then I'm one of the since Nkatafe Oza, the name Numako Hong Kong, Hong Kong, and all of those things. And removal of major generals follows GFA rules and precedents on Mani Boama. Delay in nurses' conditions of service caused by internal union disputes. That's from the Fair Wages and Salaries Commission. Bawumia's candidacy wasn't hindered by religious bias. Nana Akumia response to Kennedy Ejapon. NDC's election petition has no merit. NS Kumi's lawyer and government approved 2024-2025 book and research allowance rate for senior staff. So the plan of striking, if you have Oto jidudu da fota maga ayi EGO ekemi ta me afenya sala le me afenya usem. I think you brought that last week.
Yes.
Until last week or this week. You tag,
yes, this week.
Monday. Yeah, be you are ada you fe do no di nenye be you fe book research allowances so ome Ewanui Nagake government has approved the rates for them. Tamia Pomia Penoso, Choto Davide, Le Wayi, Le, the rest of the days.
Even I can even tell you the nurses, they are even reviewing their strike right now. It's possible after today they are meeting parliamentary health committee. After whatever comes out of that, then let's see. They will review it. I heard their first vice saying they will now be going without uniform. They will go to the health to go and support. It's more they do some time and go, and then after that they will now review entirely.
NDC remains supreme over anyone else. Fifi Kwete tells party members Mahama alone can reset Ghana. Kwame Mpianim says high production costs hindering price reduction despite city gains. AGI thought when you came in, about high production cost. Yeah, will be your metonle. The Delen were due to Bobby CD.
They said they had $1 million Ghana. Are we producing something in Ghana here?
We are not producing anything. The few we are producing, upper production cost all high. So, we produce well for the production make bear the cost. So they are saying that they have expressed concern over the persistently high cost of production, citing it is a major obstacle to reducing the prices of goods and services despite the recent appreciation of the Ghanaian cedi. So speaking before the Parliamentary Select Committee on Trade and Tourism, AGI's National Treasurer Raphael Aite explained that the cost of raw materials remains elevated, making it difficult for businesses to pass on the benefits of a stronger cedi to consumers. So unless we lower the cost of production, it will be impossible to sustain the gains made with the currency's recent appreciation. Oh. So GJA election is on,
yes,
with its own issues around it, but we are praying that at the end of the day, the period our people, the qualified candidates will be elected and to steer the affairs of Volta GJA. And my boss, my very own Lambert Achivo, secures secretary post as others go into contest in the Volta region. So Lambert Kofi.
If you have American men are competing, me I want to compete him.
You are late.
You are late. I'm announcing on radio that
you are late. So don't even do the announcement. The period is over. Don't come and contradict the process for us. Because process is over. What is set? Balloting. What is set? Candidates, qualified candidates' names are out. The elections are
anyway,
conversation. So me ape akodanya odoji nembe mi ape mi nyajodo la nyaje mi dako mi the pools la dako ti mi ape no la ta me political parties okwo work mi wo ta ye gava ke afeto Lambert Kofi Achivo ha me ke mi ape mi nya le mi ape no to mele fi nyajodo la kwa communication practitioner and you got your managing editor na Volta online newspaper, and also currently a staff of the Whole Technical University's Public Affairs Directorate, is poised to sail through to the post of the regional secretary unopposed. So congratulations to you. He has been with the GJ administrator, or as the administrator, since 2019, and has garnered peer respect and recognition for his dedication to enhancing the association's administrative capabilities and fostering professional growth in the region. So, DJ election, America Dolemehu, Elabena on a post. Kemi Akpo, the chairman position, and Mewele promises to be clearly closely contested affair with incumbents chairman Agbahode Emmanuel, chief reporter at the Ghana News Agency, and going to head with Dr. Harrison Kofi Bele, a communication lecturer at the Whole Technical University. Then the only lady we want to talk about, the vice chairperson position, Ivy Setoji of the Multimedia Group, awaits her fate of going unopposed or not. as the position has been reopened for nominations following the withdrawal of a second candidate. So, a year no post Banfe, Avamega Vadomoda, Amiega withdraw, GJ open nomination. A uncoach wodogo, Tayenye. Ekemi akọ dade mi agbo very soon me the pool say I want me better tia let me da cover on the see the hey for me na me anya kama akọ say the figure congratulations once again to my boss my friend my headmaster Lambert Kofi Achivo. All right.
It's your headmaster.
Yes, my headmaster. Wow. Hey, you would not understand. And today, the Ghana National Fire Service also will be bidding farewell to the outgoing Volta Regional Commander DCFO, Mr. Joy Ayima Meibo, the veteran officer. He has made some calls anyway, and let's see if tomorrow we can bring all those detail to our listeners. We want to end it here because we have some conversations to bring to our listeners.
Yes.
We will be right back. Thank you, Frank Abor, for coming.
All right.
And we hope to have a smooth discussion with our guests. Remember, Hisense, best for quality, durability, technology, style, and efficiency. You television, so microwaves, blenders, rice cookers, kettle, iron, air fryer, so vovo aflele adodu metoyo nana manufacturer defect warranty 5 years gbegbe. Open showroom, holiday coffee, akpasi akpa, Hisense everyday prices for everyday people. Oh yeah, the Papa Mr. Torture nya me yobo mi akpo anyigba le afle. Fifi awo dele woji ho akpakpele ho ho mi akpo 14,000 le fifi me yikemie that 17,000 ta flat le fifi yikemie mi le no fo kekpenwa 14,000. Ye mi apply ni na me cho fifi okwa kemi mi agwogwo yire asiko ho je don kwajibe free documentation alagba na order ni gba ya wa opete wole promotion ya alo dedele ji ko de to me opete wole eme ke anyi gba won ko eye mo etoji electricity chinyao o me ede afu crowd the all is 0248 965 288 0248 965 288.
Hey yo, what it do, player? There you have it. Damn, the biggest song in the Volta region.
Right, so let's have our first conversation for the time with the stakeholders segment. Lord Pizza is with us this morning from the Center for National Culture.
Yes.
And we're here this morning to talk about the Gifted Craft Kids Show. And simply put, GCK Show. So when you hear of GCK Show anywhere, it's the Gifted Crafted
Kids
Show.
Yeah.
Okay. You understand how you came about this name and what is behind the name, what we should be expecting. Good morning, boss. How are you doing?
Good morning, beautiful one. I'm doing so well. Mauneirao. Yes, thank you so much.
Wow. And Maunei, yeah, well, okay, I'll take it as that. Thank you for joining us in our studio this morning. So let's understand what the show is. When somebody hears the GCK show, what it is about, what you do. Are you a group on your own who founded it, and what is the motivation behind or the inspiration behind that program?
Thank you so much. We would want to appreciate the Lord for this opportunity, and we also want to say thank you to the management of Global FM 105.1. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you or appreciate the regional director and all staff of the Center for National Culture, CNC, located at the NAFAC or Jubilee Park. The Gifted Crafted Kit GCK show is an innovative initiative from Center for National Culture with partnership with Eritke Arcus Consult. It's a project
partnership with
Eritke Arcus Consult.
Okay.
It's a project 7 years old in Ghana now. We started from the Central Region, Western Region, Takwa, and Volta Region, Ho. This is the second season. Last year, we did Ho, and this is the second. It's a creative art talent show for kids. Let's go back. Ghana, whenever you talk of talent, everybody goes like the dancing, singing, poetry, instruments playing. For our circles, that is performing art. So the center came together to have a blend of that together with the paintings, the drawings, the bead making, the craft work. So this is for kids. That's the visual art. So the Gifted Crafted Kids GCK show is a creative art. So we do the performing art and we do the visual art as well for children of ages 6 to 13 years. This is the second season for the show. And when we say GCK show, we respond Jojo Menu Nana.
That's okay. So the beading, the painting, and the other things, just it's being done by the kids themselves.
Yes.
Nobody mentors them.
Okay, so there's always a mentor. There's always a mentor from what we call the stakeholders. The child is one, so stakeholders here, we're talking about the parent or the family, the school, then organizers being the Center for National Culture. So we would find a suitable mentor for the child. In consultation with all these people, we come up with a mentor for this particular child in question. Yes.
Okay. So how do you get the kids? Do you open for do you open portals for application? How do you go about the selection of the kids?
Today is on the 12th of June, and on the 14th of June, this Saturday at exactly 8 o'clock a.m. would be the audition at the Center for National Culture. So we run audition, and the first audition is this Saturday, 14th of June, 2025 at the Center for NAFAC Center. There will be an audition for both the performing artists and the visual art. So the audition will be on this Saturday.
So what are you looking out for?
Okay, so we are looking out for children between that age range who have that inherent ability to do any of the performing arts or the visual arts talent, being it dancing, being it singing, being it poetry, being it stand-up comedy, preaching, playing of an instrument, etc. We're also looking at the visual art, kids with the drawing ability, the bead making, the paintings, the craftwork. Last year we had an incredible and an amazing amazing children from the Volta region. And this year there's a little bit of twist, which I would want to say. For those of you in the region, you might not see this, but anybody in the region who is endowed would realize that there's a certain light on the Volta region. If you listen to me this morning, don't take it for granted. There's a certain light on the Volta region now that anything that we do from this region will be magnified, will be amplified. The era we are in favors the Volta region.
Okay.
Volta region, for those of you who don't know, is a female, and it is doing well. Market. So we intend to have a free audition for this Saturday.
Okay.
But as it progresses, there's a registration fee. But let's talk of this Saturday. Probably we'll come back to it. So this Saturday is a free audition. All the child needs to do is to come in with a guardian, parent. That is the yardstick. When you think you have that talent, you don't come to the project alone. You come with a guardian or a parent. Yes. That's all that you need to do for this Saturday.
So you're looking out for kids that are
children.
Thank you. Children that are. But the program is
yes,
the gifted
crafted. Yes,
crafted kids.
That's the name, but
that's fine. So you're looking for children with talent.
Yes.
Naturally gifted.
Wonderful.
Anything they that is
creative art.
Anything in them.
Yeah, in that
as
space.
A talent, they should come and showcase it, but it should come along with a guardian or a parent. All right, so it's this Saturday, and I'm sure after the audition we might get another time to talk about the way forward after the auditioning. So someone wants to know how authentic is your program, how reliable is it that it's not going to be one of those things, even though you held the first edition and this is the second edition.
Okay, so we don't intend convincing anybody, because probably try and see that's all. I'm in the pankasa. So yes, as you said, it's with the Center for National Culture, and there's a body that I don't want to defend. We don't speak. Just come and realize that we are not scammers. No, it's a regional thing. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, not scammers. It's a regional thing, and it's auditioning for the Gifted Crafted Kids GCK show yes. at NAFAC on Saturday. This very Saturday, right?
This very Saturday.
8 a.m.
Yes.
You're expecting kids between the ages of
6.
Children between the ages of 6
to 13.
6
to 13.
Okay. Ta me pe nyasala nya ike gbromilendi ya kude de vimia vio yi ami ekwese be jojomenu na na to he adele wosi eye mi on to che mi dejesi eye mi leji de me fo na le mo vovo nu benuma aton avazo nu gande now ame habobo ike nye Gifted Crafted Kids to he were there one ade to malasi aseme ko Center for National Culture. You were be Saturday, I remember that be ya ndiga enyi tutu a ne de via mi avakpelewo no ava auditioning if you about de ofenu na na akwa fia eyewa watatia ta wo pe ejilao yo de jesi de via kwa be pa de va se de pe wi eton ma o me pa de va se de pe wi eton nenya de jesi via be jojo na na de le si wo fa yo via no de yo via we yo opa mo no popo nye eke be na klo de vieva audition ne eye no de penu wo coffee avoa no tie he na ngogbe yi kwa ekema aleika zonle wa no le ngogbe a nemia ase yenye na nya yike habobo jibe ya ana duoja ne wanya le egbe nkekiaji. May we have your contact if possible?
Okay, so for okay, so 0246 306219 or 0244 794132. Contact these numbers for further information.
Okay, thank you for coming, and we wish you all the best. We hope that the kids will come in their numbers and come and showcase what they have.
Thank you for hosting me.
All right, so let's have your final words anyway.
Final words. We believe that when God wants to change, or when divinity wants to change a person's life, the best first one of those things is information. And as you've heard this information, probably it's not you, but it's a friend's daughter, it's a friend's child, it's a child in your family. Get this opportunity to let the world see what is in your family or what is in the Volta region. That's all. I think it's an information, and bless God for Global, and bless God for everyone listening.
All right, thank you
Jojo
so much.
Menunana, GCK show, we say Jojo Menunana.
That's fine. Thank you for coming, sir. You heard from Lord Pizza from the Center for National Culture, and we just spoke about the Gifted Crafted Kids Show, which audition is on the this very Saturday at Nafak or the Jubilee Park. Have a great day, sir.
Back to sender.
If I stop, then I lose. I said this.
From the Gifted Crafters Show, all children are invited between the ages of 6 to 13 to come for a free audition, 8 o'clock a.m. exactly on Saturday at the Jubilee Park. With me this morning for the next set of our conversation is a representative from NADMO. He is in person of Mr. Francis Kofi Achu, Regional Office in charge of Manpower and Mobilization. And we'll be looking at a few things. Let me ask NADMO from Kokumento Minyabe, Jujuma Fokufe, Enyao, Yambe Miafon, Koda, ALE, Kememilia, Echi, Heleja Januvo, Hiabe, Nemia, Anno, Jesse, Demwo, Anno, Jajarado, Wom, Kude, Ticulas Sube, Epa, Foku, Mava, Aina Fudegena, Melabe, Mi, Jajarado, you will here, Benemia, our Inventory. Good morning, Mr. Francis Kofi Achu.
Good morning. How are you?
Please, I'm fine. How are you doing too?
Cool. I'm very fine.
Good to have you in our studio.
Thank
First
you.
time seeing you.
Oh, I've been coming here.
Well, really?
Even the TV.
Wow. Oh, that's fine. I normally say Mr. Agbagba, then
I
former
come.
regional director,
I do
Divine.
come with Pascal.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
That's fine. That's fine. Thank you for joining us this morning. We'll be brief so that we don't waste much more of your time
Yes,
again.
you're welcome.
Sure. All right. So we want to look at a few things. Miakpondeka evedoda. Aika kude. Miape echi jaja plechi de ame. Echi dame viento. Dodo yiwo mie ele tome dem. Eye mie de tome hoho. Lehi yo me la bechi egava. Eye mi ona mienya be ele jajagba asen alegbeweta NADMO dodoka we ele miasi pleso so be chi da me yo mi record na almost na nye be chi sesan oja ejiwa de poto
Yo, akpe. Me don di ne mi apenya sela. Mi ole doji, mi ole todo. Abali ke mi anovie bia. NADMO do fe pa ple mi yobe stakeholders so mi dogo consider environment le NADMO regional office.
Okay.
Alebe mi kwebe etijaja ple ya fofo fe le yi o ma. Ahia be mi awododo.
Okay.
Ta opeti over never man stakeholders so kale de kare usugbo. Prisons, police, Ghana Armed Forces, all over. Ta mi va wododo mi wo ta pepe be mi awo clean up alo gbo me jajirado.
Okay.
Ale be nad molengo gbe ta jura gbe. Egben keke ne ha mi ga ba wo dodo mi ga ba de ta pepe. Ta mi de to me.
If you have let a quick me chono do metore kanyebe ijibeno you had the do majajra do one
me le clean up gande woge.
Okay.
Le ho bome ike municipal chief executive the minister and all the stakeholders are aware.
Okay.
Upeti ele nyanya na obe me le clean up woge le 19th of June ikenye yauda igbona agbe.
Okay.
God damn it chuku mi apete mi afufu. Alebe tepe yo ke mi afufu do a Asigato Civic Center Donokoji down mi afufu de tefe mao alebe na medo cho gava mi aga kwa medo che amedo ano municipal hospital le fi mi amade edo unenema
okay
alebe mi ajara egbo medo gata o me egbe ya yao fi ogbedu do le mi ademo pete da alebe nebe mi jere roko echio ka ga jara akpobe gata o mechio wa zo wa dezo o ma ga hade te fereke wa defo ne ko chire javai ne do anago ko ji fe top le fumo pete amo fe wo lo ha mure nse no tie wan le gbegbe re tie me poto po gata e tie me ten pomo azo ekpobe chia do tanamo uzonaji mela be mi amegbe to ke azo glomo la fi de siado ti azo na fe mo me ba po mo ji otara e ji an to fe mo ta mo fe po ha mu
okay
alebe egblenu le fu manto mi po be mi awododo do ma o ko e ti o ka ga baja ma ga de fu ne mi o
okay mo popo anye be mi wo do mejajira do wona pedi ya ikano ejile galati apen keke wi asie kele aja mo ko nyebe
ya oda
ke
egbe pe
ko sra de keke nyi tutu
ba distant pete la me chame la fifia de jeme se sin den tonton ni to ha me le fuma no ge ameyo ke me nyamo wa ba kom da be use be vivi le fila yo jibe yo nyame
akede amelecha bia sebe du mejajira do wona me do megbe wa lo ele monyu eso de le nu college ya ele evare inwentoji
yo ape jumejajira ro re yi nyu eto yi ela be July ke gbona etio ke le yame ike unaminya yame fakalao unaminya be etio ke le yame gbona onu gbona se senge ta nenye be mi wo dododo ma fifia akpobe anyo ekpo chi ke jacho ba ya enye me nome plevu be ma assess situation
okay
ta me chale te fero etie ga plonu ekplonu le gata o me ekplonu e ka kade te fero ta nenye be mi ten de gata o me yagbe te fe yo ke gbedu do plenu mo le mi de ola le tie jana akpo pe mo ato ma ga de fune amedo no wa de fu che ma ga gbelenu
okay
ta ya mi jibe mi wo
all right mi ajredo ya oda magbe ade gbedu do angolo mi afe egbe yo to de gota medo eto edo to ha o plete obete mi adewe emi de over de nkeke eke waga vale megbela ba mewo ele deliberately o do eko be gota me ane chinyado ko yako fi me you ano yo fe gbedu do release le leke mi awo ado asi openu owo ya jibe magano ji ano ji and then anye ben kekere kare ko yami o cleaning yami expecting be ya carry me throughout the rainy season ko amo magaba aga no gbedu do come down no majegaji wo mo
yeah ape akpobe ya ta esiaila minona radio station so na pe do anye be mi anonu mede ne jugbaja abe ikemele enumede le fia mi atoro ha le kekele
okay
le numede le ganyime afinye ha me be fin eye menye radio alo tv de deko le mi ape zone wala mi have zonal director so alevele gbologu yoma ofonafu amonu adenu menao be o gbedu do la mi ga fu refio mi woke alevele echima ba de efunemio ta mi de na nume ekpea amegbetore nume kwa adene ne de nume ne ko nya se nya wo de jikola ke akpobe de jukome ti afa ne jukome fa ko akpobe ngoyi ti ava ne ngoyi va ko akpobe e ga no kutokume nemi ma ga no edole ube cholera ube ke ko va ko gamare ko ikojila manyo tani mi de nume ko de jukote ne se nemi eye ma ga gboba mi yo ko no gbedu do fo de egboto ple gata o me ne chigbona me ma de mi ajo ta ma de kuku ba gbeno no ma de no tote because if you me like task form me gbe alebe task force ma yo ano yin no po no nya le okola o aplo court lo if you never like gbedu do for that fi ne mi lewe la task force aplo I court we are doing it in collaboration with environmental health.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ke wabanye yanye mamlento na egbe. Leso sube mia agava yiji nkeke bubu anye miape kachati aloka dodo le mia mekple assembly me yilao. La be yo cho le golugwe mo pe doda si dumetore kanyebe wa fu du kometon fu. Ano nenem dumejajrado wona ya wo mtale mi ko le asi menengi me mi wo eikele miango nadmo together with the stakeholders mi of assembly toche wa yeji alododo manu anyi wa yeji ano edu omejrado
yo akpe ekpe a nadmo re ese ike damegbene nadmo alodo ya nadmo to anyebe we need to collaborate with everybody to mitigate any disaster. Tamia to nye vela mia wodo asiklasi bele assemblyman no lao ejo gbaja mia wodo plota assembly ore mi le do plo nyen to ke hele fi assembly member nyala nye mi wona do asiklasi mi wona do asiklasi ta mi wona do asiklasi assembly members so abe iglo na mela mi ngula gbale mane assembly members so pété le doi ko gemi le ya dagbe tamian to ko agbale ma ko yina inchoma ono o assembly meeting ta mi ko yine MC ta ume na le mi apen kume afi mi jo ta nene ma nye kadodo ma le mi paklo do meta mi do ka asi place ta nu si anu ke le jojo la fi le jala yero u yona mi bo nu le jojo le fi mi va ko era ale mi apete nu ke mi atenwa wa mi wone.
Okay. All right. Community centers yole electoral areas do wa assembly members yo wa zamono kokpa ko do bubulu leso sube nkeke ma do jivo amagbo to aglobo eja segbeji alomeja segbeji yo mesenya de ko kuleto aga vo fe fia so ke bon agbososo ekeji mi le be no wa dogo ne do ne wa awo memia ne wa ten awo mi dakpe na feto Francis Achu be echo miape dope ikekpo jojo fokunya oji hoga vandia hede enumena mitabia no jajrado metohe na echi jajapege yi yao benu yiwo anye fude na miri miape apo me mape kpodo me kule nto mesia ne mia ale asi awonu nwento mi dakpe na de ofe vavata mi hwesebe miaga akpo kosra ikegbona be
akpe.
All right.
Yo le doji.
Miaoche.
Nenyo
na ha. Tamia penya salao abale ike environmental health over dongwa. Bete eyo kpo jaje nyenya ogbo. Eke cheme kpo jajara do yo miawo. Bless sube miafe podomeo gatameo. Emene no jajere echi ele vavagbelo yo. Mijrado dina ava obe ava mesineo.
Yeah.
Listening to the Global Morning Show, and today Thursday's edition is just bringing you conversations back to back, and that is all the radio is about: to educate, to inform, and entertain. So we play the music to entertain you, and we bring you the conversations to educate and inform you. Thanks to all our listeners. For them, thank you for your message. I'll read it at the right time. I've seen it, all right. And you can also send your messages. Allo lemia pejo dodo awo nti anye babia 0203-766-500 G wa ato avanami eyemi akhale na mia pe enya selao lendia NCC ya wuragbe mi eduogo ewo enufafia na du kometo ndia ogale mi agbo mi alenkude tanya ike wona le egba toji enyere sensitization against cyber security. Tami alenkude cyber security. Cyber bullying. Yes, cyber bullying. Tami alenkude mehwasebe mi sekpon eye nu itututu wo enye ale wo ko elefu de mo yoji emi ato eye mi a anya yiwo wo hia bene mi anya nu itututu cyber bullying enye endia wade mename. So NCC together with Sraj yowele mi agbo ndia ola si asimebe numedede ya na wado mi todo la ogbo mi awezo yo okay Mr. Apeto oral amenyo cho NCC fegbe eye mi aga ase Apeto Michael Tometi cho Sraj enye director so cho do peve ya ole mi agbo at the regional level me wa afia numeto ko mi na mokokpo me na me mi apenya sla ha ole klalo bene wa anya nukude nyanya yike mibe ne yowa anna tuko nanya kude cyber bullying wuti ele bia ele fegbe me
if you be you vu modo ya ka internet ala kemi yone
enyama do selo moda
ayi dogan correct so
ayi doga hey
web
yeah
okay ta kaka neme cyber play internet plo to yon kwa na pe to do la wa atanwa sa goma plo mi do nwele goma me yo akpe mazamon popo ya mado agbendina to do la mi adakpe na global de mon popo ata ma aga azamon popo ha ado donona mi avio ke le BC do po nglom alabe mi bia njeji le jogbenwe now no hoji body no anwule no anyu ala bana wa wenye the future leaders da omaga won yo ke ese chitre da won bana ope ematungu wa wanyenwu yo ke ahawodengo akpe nemie eblo alo to koshida ya meya NCC Clash Raj wa anom ya bovie la be mi wodododo ton sosrodo ploto me mi pobe ele be mi awodaka le mfiafia ya pomavim le yo ke kude mi avio pe egbemo yo kenya computer ploto zazan alebe eyi devio gamo kegefia especially ame ododo pongrom fia wa pomo noga kekevie do yelege yi yoma o get na access to so many things you can le scooter o mazana be vie to mi ape phone o jila o pe phone o plon ton ha o jashi fafara manwe bwa yi dem 2-3 months have you ever ide senior high la ngado ga jona to mesebe out of ame yo do pongrom even Bolgatanga alone, over about 12 people are pregnant and about 17 are nursing mothers. Now, then you be monk popo your vala no mima down fia do de tomoa or akbere wonwa edafu.
Okay.
Gone are the days ike amozana other manual alo usual societal ways so to approach our girls, and we are able to prevent those ones. Kake le egbe nkubuvi mo fe nguyo ke le tome ple nguyo ke wo hevea ewone be haka video no amena jila olale watan a monitor akpama ogome alebe ahia be miano dukogbo ple jedodo yo pomevi be watan a monitor lo akpɔ ɖeviawo le woƒe mɔzaza kple tv kple nu yiwo kpɔm wole ŋua woate ŋu ade wo dzi le egoma me. Le susu ya ta míegbɔgblɔm be ele be mía atsitre ɖe nane yiwo ke yia dzi le míaƒe kɔmputa alo internet vevietɔ dzi nenye be ɖeviwo be yewoa aza míaƒe fonuwo kple wotɔwoa nanewo dzɔna ale be nenem ƒe ŋumewo ƒe dzɔdzɔma ewɔnɛ be eɖewo va kpɔna afɔku alo wogana ɖe tetekpɔ ɖe yiwo ke wɔnɛ be woƒe tsɔme ƒe ɖoɖo yiwo ke le wo sia womete ŋu alo mete ŋu sua wo si o. Wo dometɔ ɖeka nye cyber bullying yi ke gblɔm míele egɔme koe nye be woato egbeŋkuʋuʋui mɔwo dzi adia ɖeviawo ŋu ade dzodzro tɔgbe ɖewo ɖeviawo me vevietɔ míavi nyɔnuviawo gomego dzi ade vɔvɔ lãme ne ɖeviawo alo ana be tete ɖe dzi alo tete ɖe nane azɔ agba anɔ wo dzi yi ke wo ɖeɖe ƒe tame koe le wole eye woƒe nuwɔnawo ɖene fia be nane efu ɖem ne ɖevia gake wo dzila menya ŋui koŋ nye tukaɖa alo kuxe me tom ɖevia le o. Ta nenem ƒe nu yawo katã yi ke yina dzi le vevietɔ míaƒe kɔmputa alo internet alo Facebook kple tɔmɔ ke míenɔ kpɔkpɔm le ŋuwo dzia virtually ɖevi ɖe sia ɖe almost eyiwo ke le míaƒe dugãwo me fia kɔa ame sia ame ʋu account yi ke wɔe be ete ŋu gena ɖe nenem ƒe emɔ yawo dzi alo matsɔ be email address le esi alo Facebook account le esi alo WhatsApp le esi kple wotɔ ta nenem ƒe mɔnukpɔkpɔ yawoa wɔwoe wɔnɛ be tukaɖa yawo ƒomevi eva zuna ŋu ɖe yi ke gena ɖe ɖeviawo dzi ta nenem ƒe harassment intimidation kple wotɔtɔ yiwo ke dzɔna ɖe ɖeviawo dzi le nenem ƒe wɔna yawo ma eya nye ŋu yiwo ke gblɔm míele ame ɖe abia be aleke wòdzɔnae.
Hape míakpɔ aleke wòdzɔnae efia be nya yi ko gblɔm le peteŋdi ya le kpoe menye wɔna madamedzi ɖewo nenye be anye nyagbe yi ke maza yiwo me nyɔnuvi ɖeviwo alo míagblɔ be ɖeviwo pete wotoɔ le míaƒe ŋkuʋuʋui mɔ zazã enye menye yenye ma nu yiwo heyia dzi wonye fuɖeɖe na wo loo alo nye tete ɖe anyi ƒe nɔnɔme yi ke wokpɔ to míaƒe mɔɖaŋu zazã. Is that what we
that is exactly what we are trying to communicate. Eya enye nu yi ke gblɔm míele gake makɔ wu ŋu be enɔna emɔ vovovowo dzi eɖewo tona fuɖename yawo ƒomevia anye abe ŋumeke gake magblɔ abe hiãgbe tɔgbe nene ade dzodzro ɖe ƒomevi ɖeviawo me ale be enya kpɔlo edze tugbe lo ewɔ lo ŋka ne ɖu hafi wɔ ale kple tɔwo nenem ƒe ŋu yiwo nane yi ke mele tame ne ɖevia tsã ame ato mɔ ɖe ŋu anɔ nenem ƒe ŋu yiwo ƒom ɖe ɖevia ŋu kaka wòava ma susu ne ɖevia anya be ŋu ya le godzi gblɔm wòle alo akɔ text message anɔ ɖoɖom ne ɖevia aɖo nɔnɔmetata ɖewo na ɖevia le emɔ dzi kple tɔ yawo katã yi ke ava wɔe ʋu be eƒe susu me ava adze nanewo yome yi ke le ŋuwua wòhena nenem ƒe tukaɖa yawo míeyɔ do ŋgɔa ave ne ɖeviawo eyawo nye dzeɖoɖo yawo ke míedzi be míaɖo.
Okay, míase aƒetɔ Michael Tometi Jos Raj ihe ƒe gbe wòakɔkɔ kpe NCC tɔtɔ.
Yo akpe abe ke nyamega gble do ŋgɔa hame do gbe na míatɔ skriviwo katã ame yiwo katã wole dodokpɔ me Mawu neve wo nu be nu yiwo srɔ̃ Mawu ɖaɖo ŋku dzi na wo be woate ŋu ade ɖe agbalẽ dzi wɔ fɔmanɔmi be woate ŋu akpɔ dzidzedze nyuitɔ. Medo gbe ne nyaselawo katã hã miawoe le to ɖom miana mia nɔviwo nenya ale be woaxɔna ge ɖe adzeɖoɖo ya me yi ke mía katã míasrɔ̃ ŋu ɖeke. Global enyo be miakpe ɖe mia nɔnɔewo ŋu eya ta ne dɔwɔƒe aɖe le asiwò edzi be ne woɖe gbeƒã le ŋua va ne miawoe ɖeke kple susu be dɔwɔƒe nanɔ anyi míawo hã mianɔ ŋutsi anɔ mia nɔnɔewo gbe mia nɔnɔewo ƒe gbe sem. Sababu li nu yi wònyea yenye be ame aɖewo li ku ɖe woƒe tameɖuɖu koe nye be yewoagblẽ ɖeviwo. Internetia ehe mievie ne ɖeviwo yina internetia wosrɔ̃na ŋu nyuiwo ye wosrɔ̃na ŋu gbegblẽwo hã. Internet ma ɖeviwo yina wova srɔ̃na ale ke woawɔ woƒe homework ifia dɔ mi nɔ wɔm tsã ava yi le labri kple tɔtɔewo ava nɔ bam labri kple tɔtɔewo anɔ ŋuwo dzi ma megale ne ma gba ne tashi le mɔdzi ko ŋu sia ŋu va no even mathematics ne question do da wɔn fifi la be ne sɔvie ne ko esɔvie no ima mi nɔ wɔm tsã megali o ta ɖeviwo la wosrɔ̃na ŋu geɖewo le afi ma eye ne wole edzime wodzɔm kura ne wokɔ machine kɔ ke wokpɔ ha kple ɣeɖuɖu kple ŋuɖowo ko wole ke etrɔ zu abe le ke edzo le ne edzo enye good servant kake very bad master nenema ke internet hã edze abe enye good servant kake is a very bad master mi ke ne dzɔ nye be ame yiwo ko nye nugbegblẽ wɔla ɖo woƒe dɔme koe nye be yewo dzi be woƒe sadiso ame yiwo ko ne ame aɖe le dziku vevese ma ye wonɔ dzidzɔ kpɔm ma mɔmɔ hã woli mawue ɖohi anye mawue wɔ nenema ho eŋu wònye wɔn to va srɔ̃na wo ɖokui yi ko nye menya ya ma mete ŋu ƒu ge to ŋu mamawo tɔgbiwo ɖe woyina ɖe net dzi ava yi a create naɖo ale be wodzi be yewoagblẽ ɖevia ta wole groom ge woaɖo information na ɖevia ne ɖevia kpea woadze xɔlɔ ɖevia le gɔmedzedze me wokuro na dze ɖo abe leke míame gã gblẽ ne woadze ɖoɖo me ʋuwo kɔ wova ma wo nɔnɔewo ko wova tsɔ wo nɔnɔewo be yewonye veliawo ne li sẽ ko ke ɖo gblẽ be o nye mu nye yi lo kpɔ ɖohi ava akɔ ametsitsie lo kaka ava akɔ ɖevi ɖe ƒe mu aɖo ɖevia ko ɖevia hã bu be ye nɔvi ɖevie le emɔa dzi le akpa me ɖa ke ɖevia hã kpe ko be oh you are very handsome alo you are very beautiful ke ɖevia hã be let me see your face then I send face sẽ ɖe ko egba ɖo yebe akɔta ɖa ne nyɔnuvia ke ɖe yeƒe nu kple tɔtɔewo kple numɔwo da ɖe afi ma ke egblẽ ɖevia hã naɖui ɖa ko ɖevia hã ekpɔ dzidzɔ le ŋu eya aɖui ɖa sẽ ɖe ko ekɔ yebe aklito ekɔ ɖo ɖe be ihe ne kpɔ yebe aklito ɖa yebe kpɔ yebe mefi ɖa kple tɔtɔewo ma ko ɖevia hã kpe sẽ ɖe ko bɔ eva ka tame be ne kpɔ yebe atame ɖa yebe atame le very beautiful ke ɖevia hã be egblẽ ɖevia hã o hã ɖo atame ɖa makpɔ wò atame ɖa ke ɖevia hã wònye veliawo va nye ta vɔ ya susu bubu le esi yɔma nya ge susu ko yi hã ewɔ mi ko eka atame ekɔ atame kɔ ekɔ yebe atame ɖo ɖa ko yogbe ya kɔ atame ya kɔ ne be yafia fo wɔ ko evia le bia be wòale ne me woa ele ŋu ye ne kɔ ɖo ya ye da ge ɖe internet dzi ke ɖevia va le traumatise ne va ɖo afi ma kɔ eɖewo wɔ gbɔn ge ɖevia be o ne me woa via me hiã ne ga kɔ ga ɖo ɖa ne me ne nua me da ge ɖe mɔ dzi le woƒe adzeɖonu me do ŋgɔgbe anana ge ɖevia wòanya ɖevia nata na wòanya yeƒe details yeƒe adresse edzi le woƒe dɔwɔƒe ye ŋutɔ yeƒe suku kple tɔtɔewo ma katã enu ɖe sia ɖe nya ge le ɖevia ŋuti kple yeƒe ƒome katã ŋu sia ŋu nya ge ta fi ma ko la anya be ye gakpɔ ge le afi ma ko edze nu yɔ wɔwɔ na ɖevia sẽ ɖe kɔ ebe ne me woa mi ale dzɔdzɔ ge ɖe dzi o ke ɖevia va tsi dzodzodzo le ɖokui me dzodzodzo ma tsitsi mea ye ɖevia gbɔnɔ nɔnɔ ge be ele ya harassing the child ekpea enana ge be wòatsi dzodzodzo ko ayi agbalẽ sɔsrɔ̃ ƒe nyawa edzi ɖeɖe ke kpɔtɔ elabe va yi tame bu gazɔ eva adzɔge nɔ ge le wotɔ kpɔtɔwo katã ŋu elabena ekpɔm be naɖe le fu ɖe ne ko ɖevi ma ne ekpea nakpɔ be yiƒe ŋuwɔnawoa woli vovovo ta numɔwoa ye wogblɔm wole be bullying saba bullying woazã nɔnɔme yewo tɔgbi ɖe anɔ efu ɖemee na le mɔ dzi yi ke ne wɔe be ɖevi ma egbɔnɔ fu ɖe ge ne nu geɖewo me ɖeviwo totom yi le nya ya gblɔm kple susu be nenye be mía viwo le fone dzi kpakple mía viwo ŋutɔ hã aɖewo woɖewo nya aɖewo ya ɖeko nanɔ machine dzi ko pop up aɖe va naɖe dze le wo machine dzi be te asi ɖe afi negbe te asi ɖe afi ko ekpɔ nyɔnu kple ŋutsuwo le fefefe ko tuma dzi ɖɔɖɔɖɔ ko amano nyuiawo ale be nu yiwo ƒomevia awɔnɛ be nu yiwo ne va dzena yome le megbe dome wo sɔgbɔ enana ge bena ɖe gɔmedzedze ma wo ŋutɔ la nava xaxa le ɖokuiwo me in the short term la na we be na chi juju le doku mo wo nsoso ha aji de poto wo dowo no o dodora madumi poto to kata oji de ga poto yeke obe esha ikola wo susuma akuda numa yeke pona lanchi watan we ale gbegbe de vi ma ha madu gbegbon lo manya ntu kaka we le ntu pe nyon wo fe pamo esha yi o le fe ma fo de vi o le curious ko ale be ha na be aji ibe velia be ya onui ntu make atama je de vi ma yuma nkuma nkuma ba du gebe no ba tuer la fille na yo plus ano anyi na yo omi ntuma atangbe de view ano de amatitima yeke mia pido atoma mo to gbe ko de view gbodo do anji jono va vie me ya vi ko podo le malo yeke o nya nu yeke le wo mo le fudam na ta wa ji de view ma yum ava gbli le te fade wa tanji de view ma yum ava kidnap yeke de tena bubo yeke o gbe de view ma de le gomajejema de vima akaka na magbena marako ita na nyebe mila je adumbe na nyebe la nya sem via vi na la nya sem na nyebe na nu moto bi jura ja magagbo nu pe o manya nu pe onyo mi katande nwi ko jimile nwi ya je pe ya mvu hala yumado shadow onye na wono nu ta nwi pe nwi de shadow ele nchenye mgbegble ta internet ha ibe shadow enye mgbegble ta na be gade ma de megafon jabagba na fun na amachichi ade ye kana we watenwa de la mi na wa do na goma immunity distress yo ono na anyi mi kana ma jo long term enye be fifia goma na ava jo na ma de vi me nwa jojom abamia ba apa nyi pa wo pa wieve pa wi atomo mai mama tiu kakana va chia numa le internet doesn't forget mi kana do internet ko ale kana gwa aje ma ba ko ya ko la ba tukpe na madina chola ajo ma ten le go ajo ta ala fima ko tu ma vo ko yire ma vo wo nya ele internet aji ko ena va chinde na kpaga ba anyama ala internet aji ala hatige ano gogno ba o wi ade esha kwa na listen ko wo picture va shi kama kata o le popo awe ma kata ma daranyi awe ma mi pe made mi va le gbododon le tepade awe ma la je manya tanwudodom ko nanu malen ku nya na no gogno ba o ke via ichinde amoka shijege ya alo na ma ko le alo leke la wafi na amo maka po ya duje shu tana le yin esha ikola jidedi mo da shu ele chijibe ejebe ni a wa na da le gbegbebe amo mo ga je shi ban ku mo amo ro gbo ka ba okay na ma fuda ma ko chon ku me amo do ba okay na le na mala kama yi ma va polishing ma na ma atro ka features only jojo mo pa jeshi ko ma wude nwo yali ka amalaji vuwa kana nye gato e ka mi mgaro mi do afuma kana na ya ba kan ku ma ko plastic like
our surgery
plastic surgery now e ka akpan ku ma la fi do afiaro no pro su ba no ma ka do jesu e popo mi ka o ba kan bia vodi to anya bona wo internet e via internet ba la gbegbe e de school ka ba do university e wo masters e wo doctorate if you are doji a dopo ganda ba ato bena ba wo dopo gama togede ye kama nchu okago
yeah
ala bo akanchu apoba wa maka huma vie na nya le wo de vimade le wo nyonyo le ke mai mala na nyonyo mde ale ke na la gbenome le ke mi peshi kama mi le vivise me ala bo akanchu akpeda na nya ba o va nchu okapako o va pe bo oh de via mai ya ko dare me ya la nu ya oma never fear ma gboro mia vi ogbege na mia ma gboro do fa ogbege na mia ma de mia ngbegblon wala ko kama fe ba
o fe nu gbon fa o sababulina
ta na ma nya wo kwa ka wa skuma deve ho degree ko nka professor nka doctorate alo o ga duje shobe nyemi o na professor pre to mo ka tantros to floko ala ba ma de kama lon gebe ya kode ye pe domo kle agbenonomo afo adode manye won tedu ni kle ameji no kose ta mala gbona de vioba ama shame kana dogule internet didi stranger alo le comme stranger anya ama juro wonya mega khoji se manya ye basusu but anye ta information e ko lenye wo personal information ode mega dudio na manya o abona ha daga domi aba wo nshawi ka kula choko ama akpoga akonu mokata akopene over onye nyatefa tututu alaba wo ntedura ni na kwajisa ya ma kwaji oso ya tameka jimola agajimola bododo jimola mgbubara jimola ado kwade ya iba susu kwenye ba ya klo do na gedegbeglema na gbe ya gedegbeglema voko ojoje shebe ifia ha ojedoma ele ekpere enchi nya mare ke ngbegno odo ajino ko aba da shinju ya ye to na nyama hate speech ya ito kwenye ba wa kpere nchu na nya le ko duname ale ko dun na mo boy ale ko o ko efima agbin kana efima to so amare kenye me mo fo do la amade atan webe na wata aklo do aba okay na zado gawa dogo na va na apologisa na la gagisa mi va do afide ko aba okay ama nyu to va fama na nke aba yi va o hey ni to ba yi ko gbelegbe ko ogun da chima tam a chire tam joy lema didi le vivi se lema chikpo na ga
okay
ko ka de vima adu mi gbe ba gbe mutu ado onoji akotu akọ ni on de viole moji vivi mi le popo pe efio fimo le de viole vivi mi le popo pe sophisticated crimes yo katana va ni ya mwe woto amade fiao le moji bo wele itana amade va fio fifia ma yanga fika tutu ma kwa ye male va kwa fio aso le moji amade fie amade grome o va tozo na panu ma wala ta manye janto po dudu wonyo ka mi jilawa do dashi gade suru kudemnya yekola banya wo akwe
mi amechichi onto iwanye jilawa do menyo onto chef le phone na de vio eye do chometembia na fika ekpo kafu jesia kafu molo na de vio nya kweve kwa ne anto e daja gbagbawo ta ne wento ta flache susu omedutu na nenem nu yawa leke aton adejesi be menye kako ko fo na me alo ko ye WhatsApp dede ko atrogba ala fo ha ple no via de photo adare status o ke bom nu yenye cyberbullying eleji yim chichio chole gegere me de vio chole gegere me eye jila nye me nya nu ya o leke maton de jesi a akpobe vinyele teteda nyi me to nenem nu ya wo me ka fo jesi ke le si kachachia yiwo le chachiam le ya panla oji alo le ya me ye webe e pa gbeno no batro nye enu gbegben wo nu ma jegajo nu yo me fia o nu yo wento che me wo akpobe de vie pa le wo tane jilao yo ta fla che me ho se be gedo le toji le nu ya sem ne me de vie onto me le sem wa va fia wa ne onto me nya o de mo ka je wa to la be mo yo ji nu ya to na vovo director na minya minya bodo mentore ka emoji mi ato a create awareness and sensitization la raise awareness ya wo mile
yo David jo tututu ya tai o le be mia agboji de jedodo ya agada madaka akpoji ejilao egbar ko mi klung le tukada yo ke le na mfa no me ya o kaka abaji jila afi muyo kata director glofia wa jegole de via pa gbemana no popomo a ka anyabe fimo do a wona de kema gana na tenwa wa abejila no eta so gomejeje afifi like enya eviwo like fa no no mele a ye wole be na wo muyo ke woje be na wo atenwa khemode na namfa nwe manya na kata teacher ho ha wonya be fifia anyobe de vio phone ano shi wako akpero do ku onle wo pe research wo me kako vasede ga senior high school wo me de mona de vio beno azana na panwe yawo le gaglagbene na mahado mu yawo ta kwe no konwa instead but sometimes a woman chichikra be ya wo ye pe search da kaka po won quickly mbu a follow ma vo akọ 20-30 minutes la show have na ga trova muyo ke ne rube ya wole emoji mo gbota ngba to le be jila ono wanye be wo fa susu klo pa nku na no devion eveli anye be na nye jila ya enya mu na emo video ke ejebe na akpogbo be na no li te fedo lia ejebe na atro no nto maton wa we ha amayo kenya mia pa mobile phone onwa wa ada na no de te fedo now yo ke fio ke wo gblɔna be parental care kple nano li yi ke ɖeviwo mate ŋu alo ate ŋu atrɔ asi le mɔ ŋu ale gbegbe be ɖeviwo mate ŋu age ɖe ŋu gake ne nye dzɔgbevɔtɔ kple dzɔgbenyuietɔ nye be phone nye ɖevia ŋutɔ tɔa fi ma ye challenge awo le nye ma ne nye ewo dzilatɔ ya password kple tɔwo li ke nate ŋu ada ɖe dzi axe mɔ ne nane wo wɔwɔ gake ne nye be ɖevia wo tɔwo ƒe emɔ ya ke ele be nada asi edzeɖoɖo me kple ɖevia anɔ ŋufiame vivivi agblɔ ne be yenya be abcd menya be ale nye woƒe nɔnɔme ta kpɔ nyuie ɖe be ŋugbegblẽwɔla yiwo kple tɔ yiwo ke ƒe ŋkɔse mie la mege ɖe nenem ƒe nɔnɔ yiwo me most of them abale director gblɔe na they are not real ame tsitsi 40 years 50 years ɖe le teƒe ɖe trɔ eƒe nɔnɔme alo kɔ picture ɖewo kɔ da ɖe mɔ dzi eta ne yi ɖe miaƒe cyber security act yi ke nye at 1038 ma 2020 ne eyi ma section 62 kple 63 specifically eƒo ŋku ɖe ɖeviwo emɔ yiwo ke dzi esea tsitre ɖe ŋu yiwo ke mate ŋu awɔ kple ɖeviwo ƒe nɔnɔmetatawo le míaƒe mɔwo dzi o gbedeasi ɖewo yiwo ke mate ŋu ana o woƒe nɔnɔmetata foto yiwo ke mate ŋu ada ɖe mɔ dzi kple tɔwo katã eye nenye be wɔ nenem ƒe ŋu yiwo ƒomevi ya esea ƒe asi su dzi o la wobe 250 penalty units to 5,000 penalty units ta akpɔ be nenem ƒe emetso ŋu yiwa that is about 30,000 Ghana cedis to about 60,000 Ghana cedis yenye ŋu yiwo ke dona tso me kple eƒe mɔyiyi kple etɔ yiwo ke bɔ ɖe ŋu ta dziɖuɖu etɔ si ŋu wɔm ese kple ɖoɖo woli ta mía dzilawo hã dze be míaƒe ŋku ne etrɔ ɖe ɖeviawo ŋu mía akpɔ ɖa be aleke míawɔ hafi axe mɔ ne nenem ƒe wɔna yewoa vevietɔ mía dzila yiwo ke mi menya mɔ me tututua míaƒe ŋku nenye be edze tɔtrɔ ɖewo kpɔkpɔ le ɖevia ƒe agbe ŋu enya be mɔ kple tɔ yiwo le wo sia infact ɖeviawo hã krɔ megato ɖom dzilawo le akpa mawo me ɖe fi be yewoa kolo kple tɔwo kple tɔwo ado ŋu ɖo ta mía atrɔ adzagbagba aƒo ŋu ne ɖeviawo ne woanya be míawo hã míenya nane be emɔa menye ŋu nyuiwo ɖeɖe koe le dzi o nanewo hã le dzia wo gblẽ na mia viwo ne woanya ale woazɔ le akpa me
akpe ele vevie eye wòhiã be mía anɔ dzeri yawo ƒomevi dom nufafia kple nyanya yawo tɔŋgbe nam ɖeviwo yiwo míegblɔna ɣe sia yi be yewo nye míaƒe tsɔmea ne wo dome hedze gbegblẽ le wɔlélia ke me fia be tsɔme nyui ɖeke mele wo si nɔ ge kple ame yiwo nu woava nɔ teƒe nyaselawo nyi tsɔ kɔ si ɖe gome xɔ se be míaga atu ɖe edzi agbame nyuie kɔ ale yi ke miwɔ egba mise aƒetɔ oral amenyo ye koe ewu nuƒoƒoa nu na mi tso NCC dɔwɔƒe me kpakple aƒetɔ Michael Tometi Sraj yewoe enɔ mía gbɔ le ndia tɔƒe akpadze ye miege ɖe cyber bullying nu yi wònye ale yi wòkɔ ɖi afu na mía avi vevie ŋutɔ the focus on children eye míaƒe wɔƒewo abe dukɔme etɔwo ene dziɖuɖu yiwo ame ɖekeɖekewo dzilawo yiwo ɖeviawo ŋutɔ yiwo mía aga age ɖe wo me wu ale yi ke mie ewɔe egbata nyitsɔ yawo ɖe agbe nanɔ to dzi na miasi ame ɖe nuƒo ga 8 minute bla etɔ̃ be nufafia ɖe ku ɖe cyber bullying nye internet ƒe wɔna yiwo yia dzi ehia tete ɖe anyi kple blanuiléle de mía viwo mea wole eƒe nufafia ewɔ ge akpe ɖe míaƒe nufafia ta eye míaga anɔ mɔkpɔkpɔ me na mi kɔsra yi ke egbɔna me. do justice to them whilst I do the questioning. So we are here and we'll soon start that conversation this morning with you. I forward them your message now. I commend Honorable MCE Stephen Adom, Honorable MP Kofi Potosu, and our regional minister James Gunu, for the good work they are doing so far for Whole Central. I wish them long life. He came back to saying, I am praying for more companies to come to Whole Central in order to create more jobs for the youth in the region. Yo, akpe for Edem. Fi kenele todome mile kwe me koko kwere no ga kemi edakpe na ode ope gbedasie yikene nami lata. Mi apenya selao. Mi a chota le danu zreka ye Foster anani ele mi agbo egba ha ye mi agede mi apenya jojo jujura wo me ple mi. Eye ne mi le me droma ne mi ano emenya osem no ye mon popo ava be mi na mi mon popo a ne mi anya akpa ike mi ko mi ape contribution so ako atwe. Good morning.
Morning, sweet Jojo.
How is it?
I'm fine. I'm in high spirit this morning.
Hey, why?
High spirit.
What happened?
I'll tell you in the course of the discussion.
Just tell me now.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Oh, I want to guess, right? Is it about?
I said I'll tell you in the
I'm
course
good
of
at guessing. Oh, I already. Oh, I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Oh, I see.
You.
That's why you're in high spirit.
I'm in high spirit.
So you should have popped some champagne.
Don't worry. After the show, we'll pop some champagne.
All right.
Thank you very much for having me this morning. I want to use the opportunity to say a good morning to yourself, your producers, the global family, and also, as usual, say a good morning to our regional minister, Honorable James Gunu, the MC, our MP. Say good morning to you. Last time I read something online where we have been told that in the Volta region, the 18 constituency we have in the Volta region, it's only 2 MPs that are actually showing the way. The 2 Edems in the Volta region. That is Honorable Edem Kofi Potosu and then Edem Agbana. They are really doing well, and I think someone wrote an article about it.
Among the new MPs?
Not just the new MPs. I think currently...
The MPs in general?
Yes.
Okay.
They are actually doing their best. So I also want to stand on that existing protocol and say ayiko to them for their good works. And I pray that the good Lord strengthen them, give them all the necessary resources that they deserve so that they can be able to move their constituencies forward.
All right. Before I give out the detail, let me do this quickly. Miss Akwaba season 4 is on, and we have SEDEM, which we understand is participating in the program from Awudome Avenue. So SEDEM is part of this year's Miss Akwaba season 4 from Awudome Avenue, and they are calling on the general public to vote for her, and the vote is 1 Ghana cedi. So she bring the crown to the region. You dial *365 *302 hash. Dial *365 *302 hash and enter the name of the contestant, which is or your delegate. That is SEDEM. So you write SEDEM. So you vote for her. Mepenya salaw apeno vike onkwenye SEDEM. Yi miele gbogbolombe cho Awudome Avenue yele ho people kenye Miss Akwaba season 4. Ke wole ba biam cho duaja sibe ne wa adakona yamana ba ko dada chen hia le ho people me. Kokpede nu yo katan he wa wo nti abejidudu ane wa ava akpaya. Dial *365 *302 hash. Eye 1 Ghana cedi kwa. No ha anye megbe edalana SEDEM. Yo, mi ayide mi ape nyame jojuro woji Patapata Zereka. Me pinya Salau, me jago me play the 24-hour economy story, where the president stated that the 24-hour economy Tema Takoradi Port to operate round the clock soon. And when is this starting? The government is set to declare Tema and Takoradi Port as 24-hour operational hubs following the official rollout of the National 24-Hour Economy Initiative on July 1 this year. President John Dramani Mahama announced during his address at the ongoing Ghana Horticulture Expo on Wednesday, highlighting the pivotal role of logistics and exports in Ghana's economic transformation. And it says, we are also implementing a game-changing strategy, which is the 24-hour economy, to unlock Ghana's production potential across all sectors, the president stated. He went on to say, I am pleased to announce that from July 1, the 24-hour economy policy will be ready to go into operation, quote and unquote. Moving on, according to President Mahama, the policy aims to boost productivity and revenue generation by promoting continuous economic activity, particularly in sectors like agribusiness and exports. He noted that the initiative will significantly benefit the horticulture industry by enhancing the speed and efficiency of moving perishable goods such as pineapples, vegetables, and herbs from farms to international markets. He further disclosed that the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Agribusiness and the Ministry of Transport are collaborating with key agencies such as the Ghana Revenue Authority, the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, and the Ghana Shippers Council to operationalize 24-hour services at Tema and Takoradi ports. Okay, so here we are with the issue around the 24-hour economy and starting of next month first.
Yeah. When I came here, I said that
you are in high spirits.
Exactly.
I got
if,
it now.
If not because of the time, I would have asked you to play the 24-hour economy song, the NDC, our campaign song for the listeners to hear.
We've moved out.
I know, but I am very happy that we in the NDC, we are proving our critics wrong. You recalled, I think.
Is it about proving your critics wrong or doing what you promised to do?
Yes, because you recalled when the 2025 budget was read in March, and the 24-hour economy did not feature into the budget. A lot of people came out, especially our opposition, the major opposition party, MPP. They came out to say that probably we deceived Ghanaians that we're going to implement the 24-hour economy. To the extent that the one in charge of the 24-hour economy, Honorable Guzitano, has to go to Parliament and explain to our parliamentarians that the feasibility studies are still going on. So probably the mid-year budget, we're going to feature the 24-hour, we're going to feature into it. Even with that,
it was because things were not all that set, so it was not included in the budget.
Exactly.
And for him to come to on the floor of Parliament and tell parliamentarians
how
even
it is
going
after
to be
that
implemented.
explanation, they still doubt that probably we're going to implement the policy. I think about 2 weeks after that explanation, the passport office started to roll out the 24-hour economy. So as I speak to you now, if you apply for passport now, in less than 2 weeks you get your passport, because the system is running 24/7. And now the president has also hinted that from July 1st, the 24-hour economy is going to start from the 2 ports that we have in this country. You see, we believe that things will change in this country. President John Dramani Mahama is not someone who will say that he's going to will tell us that Ghana beyond aid, and probably telling us that he will not do it and even borrow more than all the government that has existed. We said we were going to implement the 24-hour economy, and we will do it. So I just want to urge everybody listening to us today, get your ass ready. Get your CVs, your certificate, let everything be ready. When you are unemployed, NDC government is going to employ you. Everybody will get something to do.
You can say everybody.
Everybody.
Everyone will not be employed.
Yes. So unless you are not ready to work, you will get something to do by all means. Because you cannot finish school and be in the house without working. I have finished school, I think 6 years ago. I finished my university 6 years ago. Luckily for me, I was working somewhere before I went to school, so I'm still there. But some of my colleagues, they are still in the house. They are still in the house after national service. They are still in the house without doing anything. So this is a very beautiful opportunity for all of us to get something doing, because there's a saying that the devil finds work for the idle hands. So I think I am very happy this morning that the president has given us that assurance once again that the 24-hour economy is not just a campaign promise, but the reality will come into friction very soon. I'm told DVLA is also doing the 24-hour economy in some of their department. So this should give us the hope that the reset agenda that we are talking about, it is not just a campaign promise. It is something we will do. We will do it to shame our critics. And I know very well that with the resounding victory that we got in the 2024 election, is because of the confidence that the Ghanaian people had in the NDC. That is why they gave us that victory. So we will also not disappoint them. We will do whatever we said, even if not all, majority of it, we will do it so that Ghana will be a better place for all of us. So let's all come together. Let's support this government. And on that premise, I want to use the opportunity once again to plead with our nurses. They are also part of this 24-hour economy that we are talking about. Where I am coming from, you know, I work at a hospital. I'm just coming from work. It's not an easy thing.
Okay.
It's not easy.
You're overwhelmed with your patients?
There is no space. There is no space for even the people to get treatment. So we are begging them. We know their services are very essential to this country, but we cannot implement their conditions of service that they are looking for at this critical moment. We know where the economy was before probably John Dramani Mahama took over. So we are begging them. We are on our knees. We are begging them. They should go back to the wards and help our patients, because we cannot lose valuable lives because of their conditions of service. They have signed to this agreement that they are there to save lives. We beg them. We know they deserve it. Their services cannot go unrewarded. But in this critical moment, we want to use the opportunity to beg them. When the 24-hour economy starts, there are a lot of things that will be attached to it, a lot of benefits that will be attached to it. So we beg them, they should go back to the world and do what is needed of them. The finance minister has promised them that 2026 budget, their conditions of services will be included in that budget. So let's give them that benefit of that. That after 2026, if they don't implement it, that is where we, even some of us who are in this government, will speak for them, because we know that they deserve it. But in this critical moment, we are begging them, they should go back and work. Somebody at Trafalgar currently just called me that he has been there since 6 a.m. and there's no one to attend to them. We are begging.
They're on strike.
They are on strike, but
so why are they still going?
No, you see, some of them, I'm telling you, some people, it's because they don't have anywhere to go. They don't have anywhere to go. So we are pleading with them. They should just go back and do what is right.
All right, we hope and believe very soon all this, the impasse will be resolved, and our nurses will go back. Whether they are saying they'll be in uniform, they'll not be in uniform, they'll do their full hours or they'll not do their full hours. We are yet to have the confirmation on that.
The issue is that we just want them to listen to this one. We know all the things they've tabled. I saw the document, what they are looking for. I saw all of them. It is not something that we are saying they don't deserve. But let's be very honest with ourselves. The economy that we inherited, when they implement those conditions, this economy will collapse. So now that things are beginning to work, we are seeing the good works of President John Dramani Mahama. When he promised them that he will implement it in 2026, 2026 is just about 6 months away.
But we are going to pay our politicians, our CEOs, and blah blah blah, and their deputies.
You recall recently some of them some services have been taken away from them. You see, we cannot say that President Mahama is not doing well. When he came, he has cut down on some of the ministers that probably we have in this country. He has cut down on them.
Doesn't
the ministries,
the allowances are also
all
cut
those
down.
things. Yes, if we're to be having like the 120 plus ministers, look at the allowances that will be paying those ministers. Look at the allowances we'll be paying. It's because they want to cut down on costs and use it to support some other institutions. So now when you go to the presidency, nobody is going to buy them DSTV subscriptions, those things, all of them has been cut. They've cut down on how will I call it, their fuel allowance, all those things. So it's because we want to reset this economy and we are seeing the tangibles, they are showing. So let's give them some time so that by the 2026, it's just about some 6 months away, so that we can all enjoy the benefit. I keep telling you that when they implement this policy, I am going to enjoy it with all the things that are included, because my wife is also a nurse. She's a nurse, so probably I'm also going to enjoy part of it. So I should be advocating for it, that they should pay for
the spousal death,
yes,
and the child death and all.
But my concern is that when they implement it now, we cannot sustain it.
All right.
It's about the sustainability, not just the implementation.
Sure. Let's do the
that
next
probably
one.
they are saying that government should just implement it so that it will be in arrest.
Okay.
They themselves will come back again and be telling government that we are going on strike because government is owing them this amount of money because government is not able to pay. So we don't want to be in arrest. So give us time. Let's get some resources. When we implement, we pay you. That is what we want to do.
We cannot have a conversation without opening the nurses, unless the strike has been called off. And to our elections again, Ablekuma North is back in the news, and this time around, the EC been ordered by Valerie Sawyer to rerun the outstanding polling stations. Is that going to be feasible? Is that a way to go? Is the EC going to indeed go by that directive? Presidential advisor for governmental affairs, Dr. Valerie Esther Sawyer, has called on the Electoral Commission chairperson Jane Mensah, demanding a rerun of elections at 62 polling stations in the Ablekuma North constituency. Her statement spotted by the media, delivered in a scathing public commentary, challenges the credibility and fairness of the collation process, which she claims was marred by irregularities and unlawful decisions. Titled "The Saga of the Scanned Pink Sheets and Ablekuma North," Dr. Sawyer decried what she described as a diabolic drama playing out at the Electoral Commission, accusing officials of undermining electoral integrity by relying on scanned pink sheets from the New Patriotic Party, that's the ruling party then, in the absence of the original carbonated forms. And part says, no ground stomping, no walks from Timbuktu to Accra will make what is wrong right, she wrote, adding, order a rerun at the 62 polling stations and stop wasting our time, quote unquote. So Nyaike ever on the back of Ablekuma North, very outstanding polling station, about 62 of them, where up to now they don't have anyone representing that constituency in parliament. The doctor is saying that no EC no rerun, because the only 219 out of the 281 police stations were properly collated using carbonated form. So the scanned pink sheet issue from the very beginning of this whole brouhaha is that they should be put away. They should deal with the carbonated forms, not any scanned pink sheets. The opposition party also believes that is the real document. You scan cover the Electoral Commission. Benoa Ako awarded the collation and declaration of results.
I was keenly involved in the 2024 elections, especially in our region and then the whole central constituency. And the processes were followed. Nyakatami send the siademe. Amesia menyabe. Nemi chole ela. Mia yide B. Nemi chole B. Mia isi. So everything eme kona me siya me tu. Akahami wa election ke wunu. Let's ask ourselves. Ewo electoral commission. We call the form A, pleto, pink sheet, nkemi corner political parties. So it is your responsibility to fill the forms, and then you give the copies to political parties. Over copy eke, and make a copy eke. So let's ask ourselves: we can fill form after name or copy. Why should you be depending on another political party? Abe declare results. What is wrong? Because the original should be with you. Because Eke Okonana political party sola is the carbonated ones. Eke Odede Jila Ya Okonanami. So you shouldn't be relying on a political party. Apa Akobe pink sheet. Abe declare result. So all that is happening now. We should blame the electoral commission squarely be for the vote that la Echo because nenyebe domo dobe wa wonu fiti de akọ na medeola. I don't think this problem should come where me for so many months or election for abe constituency the one and you are no global eke. As I speak to you now, menya blekumande deko enya choden. There are some other constituency abe damango pletola. These same issues are happening. And I'm asking myself, with all the resources keke no available now electoral commission, as we speak, ameko don't know krache abe EC officials or temporary workers or they've not paid them yet. Okay, elections with all the resources available to you, you cannot even why can't EC me transmit result electronically to the political parties? Because I know in our elections at a point we have to transmit the results electronically to our strong rooms, and I know MPP did the same thing. So with all the technology available, all the resources we've given to electoral commission, ko nane kemel over system meletepeleke ko wa yi kwa click button na global this police station la, these are the number of people who have voted. So with all the dispute that is going on la nemi po fiko la we get the number, and I'm surprised. We need to reform the electoral commission. Like it's high time. Kumiaga no paperwork from since 1992. Ne omo ko paper cover okpokola. Then that means be eno menu. So we need to move away from that process. They go electronically. But after everything, okay, in another system, you go to EC's website and more live. Like these things will not be happening. So for me, I want to say it without fear or favor. We should lay this blame squarely on the doorstep of electoral commission. And the only problem is that let's rerun the elections at those so I support Honorable Varisoya because
so just MPP, those polling stations.
Yes, the entire even because the entire constituency the resources that will go into it as because it is a
so
NDC
you are calling for a rerun.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, the opposition is also saying that they have the documents.
No, we can also not depend on their document.
And they
unless electoral commission
a rerun.
Unless
the other time the woman in question says she has won hands down.
And NDC is also saying we also won. SMNAMDA. So to avoid all this problem, and EC is also not having the original document. So to avoid all this problem, those police stations, let's go back and run the elections. Let me run elections. Say, Ameke Dujila, AI Duji. Then we move forward, or else, that constituency should be without an MP for the 4 years. Because it's not
that's
something
that
you
went to the pool and then we just have
it's not
about
novel.
Over 60 this case is
I know
slightly different.
different. Kake is the bottom line is that there must be a representative in parliament.
Yeah, they had a chance to vote for the president, but they couldn't vote for
Exactly.
parliamentary.
And South too, they didn't have the opportunity to have anybody to represent them in parliament.
So
and
you
this
want
place
the
too,
same
if
thing.
EC will also not rerun the election, then they should that constituency should also be without an MP because me no nyeme jokpo. Yes, and EC is also now EC is also now having a stand by you ma rerun election so MPP chebe yoduji, NDC chebe yoduji. So what do you expect us to do? Because elections yala resources went into it. Nyeme ide election me, and I'm very convinced about oduji nyela. I go back and sit somewhere, and maybe if I should try again, I try again. But in this case, amerechebe duji, amerechebe medujo, amerechebe medujo. So now ameke run election ameke ameke po election peteji achele kokrobo document ke okay iwo election vola normally. So what do you expect us to do? Go back to those polling stations. I mean, at least me and global make we take election if I yoga le fifie. But at least majority of the people will still be in those polling stations. They should go and run the elections so that and we move forward. Apart from that, for me,
if the AC should go ahead with what the MPP has, what is ready available, and declare the results, you are not going to accept it.
Oh no, we will not accept it.
You are not declaring them miawe duji.
No, you see, that is why the fairness must be in the game. But ameke chele goglo, NDC chele goglo, fifi ebe yowe duji, MPP chebe yowe duji. So for the game to be fair, let's go back to the polling station, rerun the elections. Amekenya duji kola, minya be AI duji. Okay. Then we move forward. Apart from that then our honorable MPs, for them to do the right thing they leave parliament, they leave their jobs and be marching on the street no declare elections. What kind of document do they want the EC to use to declare the elections?
The scanned
they are scanned document. Why electoral commissioner? Why should we use their document to declare our elections? Why should we depend on MPP?
So when they present the original one,
where would they get the original one from? Whilst EC is not having it, where will MPP get it from?
All right.
So this issue is let's get serious. NDC be duji, MPP chebe duji. And do you know something? The most annoying part of the issue is that at a point when they were running the election, EC tonto declared the NDC candidate at a point be duji. Then the other lady, MPP lady, also came in Bella. Oh, Iche Duji. That was what brought the challenge. Okay, over a court be no hale. And watch even as you speak, the court has directed be no a collation ewalo because EC is not having their original pinches la. They cannot go ahead and collect those results. So what do you expect to do instead of them to go back?
That's why the NPP the other time marched to the IGP, the police headquarters, demanding that they should give enough security to the EC to recollect.
You see, let me go political. We saw what happened during the NPP. We saw what happened when they used some of these security agencies to intimidate people. One thing I want them to know is that they are in opposition now. And there's a different government. So that buga attitude that they were doing, trying to force things on us, then it will not happen now. We have to go strictly by the rules. Pink sheet Metro Electoral Commission body, we are not going to accept it unless it's coming from EC. MIA level. Ne EC cover pink sheet cover fifie. NDC toko darefi MPP toko danani miabete milen kurenu ofete o so okay ameke dujile ke mi ko danani mi ko ekokpe mi ovo pete mi ko ameke dujila we accept it. Apart from that, then they should go and rest somewhere.
All right, so let's see. The calls are coming in, the calls are stripping in, and which one is the AC going for? The final one here for the segment is on the Akoko Nkiti, one of the campaign promises of the NDC. And the roadmap to train 20,000 youth in poultry and livestock farming has been unveiled. Government has unveiled a comprehensive roadmap for the national rollout of poultry and livestock development program under the Feed Ghana flagship policy. Launched in Accra, the initiative aims to equip 20,000 young Ghanaians, mostly women, youth groups, and agripreneurs with skills and resources over the next 4 years. The first phase will reach 10,000 beneficiaries between 2025 and the end of 2026, with the overall program expected to create approximately 1.7 million direct and indirect jobs. The program is a public-private partnership involving the Presidency, Ministry of Food and Agriculture, CSIR Animal Research Institute, and Feedco Ghana Limited, among others. The roadmap outlines a regional training structure with 2 sessions held monthly in all 16 regions. A blended approach combining digital platforms, field demonstrations, and one-on-one mentorship will be used, with training delivered in local languages for maximum impact. Speaking at the launch, Dr. Peter Boama Otokuno, Director of Presidential Initiatives in Agriculture and Agribusiness, said the sector must shift from traditional practices to innovation-driven agribusiness. Dr. Otokuno added that the President, John Dramani Mahama, is committed to rolling out transformative agricultural programs under the Feed Ghana banner, removing barriers that prevent women and young from fully participating in the sector. The full rollout of the Young Poultry and Livestock Farmers Module will engage 55,000 households to produce 1 million improved broilers breeds. Government also plans to upgrade feed mills nationwide to make animal feed more affordable and accessible. So some challenges have also been highlighted, where Dr. Dorisia Osei, Acting Deputy Director at CSIR Animal Research Institute, underscored Ghana's struggle to meet rising meat demand. She pointed to the government's grains and legumes development project, also under Feed Ghana, as a key intervention to scale up maize, rice, soya bean, and sorghum production for animal feed. Feedco Ghana Limited CEO Chief Nathaniel Lebo Nsako praised the roadmap as a game changer for smallholder farming. He noted the initiative aims to certify and empower over 10,000 youth to become skilled, business-oriented players in the poultry and livestock chain. It goes on, but I think I'll just end it here for now. Sure.
When you were reading the story,
what were you doing? Were you listening? Or you were just smiling?
I was listening and I was writing down something.
Okay.
Do you know something? So far, so good.
In what terms?
When I was listing down the policies that this government has already initiated, our campaign promises, I'm getting around 6 or 7 or so.
So far. The Jumara project has been implemented. The apprenticeship to startup project has also been implemented. Launched or implemented?
No, those ones, people are already applying for the for them
that
already.
That is the 1 million coders program.
Yes, it has been. They've started. The piloting has started. How will I call it? The 24-hour economy has started. Now Feed Ghana is coming in. When a government comes and is thinking about the welfare of their citizens, these are some of the things that you feel. Now, the Feed Ghana project, the aim is just to produce our farm produce here so that we can use to feed ourselves. Now, when you go to Burkina Faso, they stop the importation of their tomatoes. So Ghana now, we cannot get tomatoes from Ivory Coast anymore. But let's ask ourselves, can we produce the tomatoes here to feed ourselves? The answer is that we can. So we have to be committed to do it. Can we produce poultry chicken here in Ghana to feed us here in Ghana? Yes, we can do it. So why can't we just be committed and do it? That is what President Mahama wants to do. Me, as I speak to you now, I am partnering with someone in this Feed Ghana project. Somebody who already have a poultry farm. So we are expanding it. We also we want to benefit from this project. So I just want to appeal to anyone listening to us today, any young person listening to us. This is the time. You cannot be at home and think that you want to do just the white collar job, government work. You to put in something. Ghana, the government is ready now to give you resources to also go in and do something. Register for these projects. Go in for the resources. Take the money, put them into good use, be committed. I know definitely you will get something out of it. You will not produce eggs now in Ghana and you will not get market for it. The market is already available. Yours is just for you to feed the birds for them to lay good eggs, and you get the market for it. And after that, the birds are also good already in the market. People are ready to buy. So let's take advantage of these projects. Anyone listening to me, especially our young ones, my youth, please, let's take advantage of this project so that we can stop this kind of dependency. Oh, send me Momo here and there. Be calling, send me. No. Let's do something for ourselves. It is now time. Previously, the opportunity
have been calling you for.
Oh, yes, they've been calling. Previously, we were not given the opportunity. The opportunity has not been given to us. Now, there's a listening government that has brought the opportunity to our doorsteps. Just go to the YEA office, the municipal assembly here. The MC is also going into Agric. The municipality is initiating a project. They are going to Agric. Go there and register. Take advantage of these projects so that we can all benefit. We cannot sit down and expect somebody to come and do it for us. Let's do it ourselves. Let's take advantage of these opportunities and make Ghana a better place for all of us.
All right. So on that score, Vegland Enterprise, me akwagbele de lao fe enya eya menye elanyela agbele de lao nuku gbele de lao ke yoto enye Vegland Enterprise store pe efiase ne migedo kwa me akpo we decide so fungicide so insecticide so anabe me pe nukuawo wa tera chodolele kuchecho nugbagbe nujuju pe fude na me pete wa anjinwe oche ahanuku eye agbeleme nuzamo kata ule Vegland Enterprise mi aple sprayer so boots so mi yo agbele de la on toche aza enye pipi so pete wole osi fertilizers ayo anabe wonuko eme anyonwe wachi asogbo eyo cha akpo bumper harvest ole vovo gede ojile ho RTC park afike ne gedo akpo no sianu le aple le hena zazan le wope agbelejia ele wosi ho RTC park donc wejibe fema mi akpo Vegland Enterprise store wole mi ayole 0598 362 138 0598 362 139 alo 0598 324 458. Let's grow together hand in hand. Vegland, Agric, and more. Ezraval Electrical Store Cheo Damegbenami. Eyo Vamiape Electrical Electric Inuzaza Unkwa. Mi agede ojile Ho Bankwe Access Bank Civic Center yo jenkume Home Builders Main Switch o floodlights o LED light extension cords fluorescent tubes bubu olo siye o distribute na RR cable so ceiling fans olo si air conditioners solar street lights rechargeable floodlights eye funny kezana battery ha egale wosi mi akpo aple Ezraval Electrical Stopping ye mele gbogbolo mi apenya sala wo jenkume Home Builders Le Civic Center Fima Fiasia Elenyama your 0249 707041 0249 707041 mi apenya sala enya metome mi ejurundia Banto kude 24-hour economy o declare tema kuleta credit report we majiji olekti ike gbona mea wanao wajego mecho akpama ike duklola dego na mecho horticulture tope program ike owo ege no tuame eye mi fonu kude wonti mi ga plomi gede no jojo akodada penyao mi ga no fonu kuda akodada mecho no nyao le ablekuma north efema ekpoto be wa awonu sianu wa sogbe na ame ike dujia wano nu toma metonu le sewota kpepi ame eye mie ekpo akpama hangbo iye mie gava akuko nkete potri nyao kokolo nyinyi road map ale ike wona wa yiji hehe ayiji ameyu akpo gomele menkeke yo akọ awonu fafia kule bubu kata yenye nyamamle ike mieko edade mi agbolendi atoji tabale ike ojo ene kwa mie heawo evenami le miape ya balanji apeto Foster anani yenya meike no NDC dunya glo hatepe ndia eye miewo nenem no jojro me plemi hey o me tongwe potore miasi nega ewo newa afo miape nyasala aleike wolelo gbo ape mi acholejia nyebe babia de ya lo chokpere nu elebe akoko dare mi agba 0247900764 Bakule 0203766500 Manye chokperu no ade lasio nyejibe yakoko kpere enu yo me mijru le ndia ekema aten ayo mi fa enu Foster and I'll be wrapping up for me.
Before I go, I just want to once again use the opportunity to urge all my compatriots, my youth, my colleagues who are listening to us, please let's take advantage of these projects that government has rolled out. The Ejumera project, the apprenticeship project, the forms are available online. You can just go to the National Youth Authority platform and then you register for these projects. The police assistant and then the fire assistant are also there. You go and register. There is this belief that when you go onto this project or you enroll into this fire assistant or police assistant, your performance within the 2 years contract that you sign with them, probably they will give you the opportunity to join the service itself. So
let's has been happening already.
Yes, so they should take advantage of this opportunity, and then we can all make Ghana a better place. We cannot sit down and then be saying that, oh, they'll do it, government will do it. Government alone cannot do it. We have to come together and do it. When you also have a land somewhere, idle somewhere, why not take advantage of it? Why not also try to plan something to feed your family, to make the land idle over there? Let's make good use of it so that Ghana can be a better place for all of us. The 24-hour economy, as I said earlier, President Mahama said is going to start from July 1st. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's get our CVs, our certificates. Let's get ready and make Ghana a better place. One thing I know is that when this 24-hour economy starts, the security services, they'll be needing them a lot to probably protect the workers. So our youth, let's start training. Let's get serious with ourselves. Let's not involve ourselves in any criminal activities, so that when the time comes, they said you have the police extract will not support your call. Let's get together and make Ghana a better place. I wish everybody the best. The weekends is almost here. Let's enjoy ourselves, but let's enjoy ourselves responsibly. I want to also use the opportunity to send my condolences to all those who will be sending their loved ones to their maker during this weekend. Yes, because I'll not be coming here tomorrow. I want to use the opportunity to do that. And all those who will be getting married this weekend too, I wish them all the best, that their marriages will succeed. Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay, grateful for coming. Have a nice day too. To all our listeners, have a nice day. We've come to the end of today's show. We are back tomorrow Friday, and tomorrow Friday is the day me Father's Day exercise. So the gift I have Nemada Silen Unamiape Nyasila Friday Nemiva. A conversation around our father's celebration will be on, and that will be doing it. Just start me when I'm your mother so kwa. Mele wanami o chegbe tohe ne mi adejesi akpo gomele waname mi ko egba toko ekwati le mi ape pelu homele fi. The next program Eban Bates is on. My name Joyce Joa Fola. Thank you. Have a great day.